What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Dad and Drew Show.
Woo!
It is Wednesday. It is 8 o'clock, which means
It's party
it's
time.
time for the Dad and Drew Show.
The Dad and Drew Show. Two idiots on tangents. Live Wednesdays at 8 p.m. YouTube.com/dadgotthis.
Nice.
It's so professional, Jamie. You got that
It is.
good
I
radio
feel like
voice.
Oh, that's all post-production moves, man. My voice sounds like a child. Whoa.
Well, what happened?
Hold on. I have something playing. Did you guys hear that, or was it just me?
I didn't hear
Okay,
anything.
good.
I didn't
That
hear
was
anything.
for some reason some video started playing in my thing, like the video after the Dad and Drew Show thing, and all of a sudden it was like techno music in my ears over my headphones, and I'm like, "What is going on here?"
Maybe
So
it's all
professional.
maybe it's all in your mind, Jamie.
Maybe I am having techno music in my head.
You're having techno difficulties.
Yes. So what have you been up to, buddy?
Oh, well, as you know, we were just talking.
What's up, Harumami, Disney Stranger, Krista Fry, all joining in. And I know
Welcome,
it's pretty
guys.
weird. We're still here, right?
Yeah,
We talked about this whole big thing we were going to do. We'll get into that.
we're still here. But
We're still here.
yeah. What have I been up to? Work. I had to go back
I heard
to
real life started.
real life started yesterday, and I had to go back.
What's up,
to work.
Andy?
Hey, Andy is in the house. Yeah, I had to go back to work, and it was
Does
stupid.
that suck?
I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. Well, and like I told you, like the worst part about it really is the fact I have to wear a mask. And for those of you who don't know, I'm a baker, so I work in a hot kitchen with a mask on, and it gets very
Doesn't sound fun.
No, well, with that and the chef coats, you know what I mean? Because those chef coats, they're not breathable, you know.
No. So I was at like about 1,000 degrees.
1,001. But yeah, I mean, but besides that, obviously doing live streaming, and I was very excited. I got my new shirt.
Ooh, I like that shirt, man.
Isn't that cool?
Beetlejuice is great. Great
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I'm a Tim Burton guy. I repeat that all the time. I love Tim Burton
You do.
movies.
You do.
Yeah, I do. And that's okay, Haru Mommy. What can you do? I got to make money. Got to pay the bills.
Hey, something's got to pay those bills.
That's right. And it ain't going to be
Eventually,
my YouTube
somebody has to
career.
Yeah, that's always a lot of fun.
Not yet.
Not yet. We'll get
Not
there.
yet.
We will get there eventually. Who knows?
We're trying.
At least,
Well, with all these,
that's the plan.
with everybody that showed up, you know, this is helping. This helps.
So speaking of the YouTube paying the bills, we did the whole we're gonna switch over to the Dad and Drew Show channel, which we are eventually gonna do.
That's right.
We're gonna try and get this a little bit bigger, a little bit more people, so that when we do the switch over, we've got a little bit more of a following, because any channel that doesn't have 1,000 subscribers has it a little bit harder
Mhm.
than a channel that does. I've heard yes and no, but I've heard more yeses than nos that when you do have the 1,000 subscribers and you are monetized, that the YouTube algorithm can be a little bit more friendly to you.
Yeah.
And they can suggest you a little bit more and do a little bit more for you. So that was kind of one of the reasons we thought about it. And the other one was, you know, this channel's monetized, so we do get some benefits out of that. You know,
Yes.
people can do super chats if they want to. We can get some ads running on the replays, and we can, you know, help pay for some of our stupid things that we plan on doing. Like, we need you guys to help us decide on our next hot challenge.
Yes.
Maybe Drew and I will put it up in our Instagrams as a poll or something. But I think the three we've narrowed down to are the world's hottest gummy bear, which is a $10 single gummy bear. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
I almost want to do it just to be like, that's it,
But-
it's done.
But not. Yeah. Right. No, but for $10, I kind of have faith, because I'm like, I mean, unless
gotta be something.
unless they're pulling a sham, but I feel like there's got to be
Hey,
something
the
to it.
Flept is here. What's up, Flept?
What?
Nice
I
for
did-
stopping by.
I did not. I don't see the flepped on my
Yeah,
chat.
see,
Oh,
there they
there
go.
we go.
It's a little bit behind.
Okay.
But yeah, the Flip do some great. They do some snack boxes. Go check them out. They do. They have a monthly snack box that they do an unboxing and opening of from like different snacks around the world.
Yeah.
I was really interested in the Filipino one they did because I had eaten most of the stuff that they tried just on my normal life. It wasn't like a weird thing to me. It was like, oh,
Your
that's just
daily
something.
thing. Yeah. Yeah.
That's just something we eat. Um, so they do some really cool stuff on there. So go to check them out. Go check out Harumami. Harumami
Yes.
just started her channel, by the way.
Yes, she did.
And she knocked it out of the park with a first premiere. Had tons of people in there. Way more people than my premieres normally get. Way more people than are in here right now. Harumami is a bigger star than all of us combined.
Yeah.
She made everybody cry. If you go watch the vlog, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty nice. She surprised her daughter with a trip like we are going to Disney like in 4 hours.
That's
and the kid
awesome.
knew nothing about it.
That's the
and
best.
like if you could see a chat cry, like, it was crying in the chat. There was people were a wreck in the chat as they were watching it and watching everybody get all emotional. It was very well done. Way better than my first vlog ever was. Great job.
Yes.
Great job. So go check out. We have Disney Strangers in here. Go check out Disney Stranger. We have a lot of great chat and Disney vloggers in here in our chat.
Yes, we do.
But back to what we were talking about.
Real quick, Andy said something about the Choco Challenge.
Oh yes. Where is Andy? What about yes? That is the other one. You have eaten it? Oh, Andy, let us know. How hot is it? Like, is it really a challenge? So
Yeah.
the Fuego, the world's hottest gummy bear, and I think the last dab, which is the final hot sauce on the Hot Wings show.
Which looks like it destroys people.
Because if you look at the celebrities who try that, it looks like not good. Like, just not good.
No, but you know what though? Real quick, what is his name? What's the kid from? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna forget his name, dude. I don't know.
Ooh, Andy says it's painful. I'm in for painful.
Oh yeah, well that's what we were going for. Me and him want to like be in.
We wanted
sheer pain, so you guys can.
Honestly, the Purebred Idiots one, it had some heat, but it didn't kill me. I mean,
it didn't.
We had to do a 72.
Yes, we did
to make it, something good. We had to add all of them together to try and get it to be something.
Yeah.
The last dab is horrible. Or the hottest ramen challenge. I haven't heard about that one. The last dab and tried Da Bomb. It's horrible. Oh my god.
Hold on, I just gotta clean my screen. Sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
Piece of chocolate that hurts. See, I'm into that.
Yeah, no, well, that's what we're going for. We want to be in pain. We want to look like fools crying.
And make it good for you guys. Torture ourselves for a reason.
Ruin ourselves for the next day. That's the whole. That's the whole deal.
So I think what we'll do is after this show, maybe tomorrow, Drew and I will put up a poll, probably in our Facebook groups or maybe Instagram somewhere. We'll put a poll somewhere and have you guys vote on how we're going to torture ourselves next.
Yes.
So that'll be the next one. The last dab is tasty. Da Bomb is just heat and
bad.
wait, hold on. I thought the last dab was the hottest one. So is Da Bomb hotter than the last dab? I haven't. I watched a bunch of them and I don't remember. Maybe they've added a new one since I stopped watching. I haven't watched them recently.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the kid. There was one actor. I forget. Was he on Super or something? Oh my gosh. He's this kid. Anyway, he's an actor. And dude, like I saw Will Ferrell dying. I saw like all these, right? I saw Justin Timberlake completely annihilated. And I'm not kidding you, man. I'll have to figure out his name by the end of the show. He sat there with the dude, straight-faced, did the last one. Like in this whole time, didn't even drink like milk. Or I'm not kidding, man. No, and he wasn't even trying to be a tough guy. He was just like, oh yeah, some heat. Didn't sweat, nothing. It was impressive because I've seen people die on it, and they're like,
my wife works with someone who can't taste or smell.
Well, that'll help you. That'll help you.
I'm like, that's a ringer. Like you could send them in and they'd be like, this is nothing, because she can't taste anything. Which to me would be like, if there was a Lord and they were punishing you and they went to me and then that's what they did to me, that would be my ultimate punishment if I was like a really bad person.
Yeah.
Like to make me so I can't taste or smell anything.
Oh my God, that would be horrible.
Like I don't even know why I would live.
Yeah, no, well, my wife worked with this woman, Kim, at her job, and Kim had to have, I think, her adenoids taken out or some surgery in her nose when she was like, I think 20. And ever since then, she couldn't smell or taste.
Oh, no. I would be like, leave them in. I don't care what they do to me.
Well, but it's one of those things where it's like, the most horrible fact is like if you were born like that, you don't know any different. It's
you
just
never
normal.
knew.
Like,
but if you knew what pizza tastes like,
and then you're like, I'm never going to get
ever have it again.
Yeah.
Oh, or you can have it, but you're just like chewing, and it's just like it's like, Jello is nothing.
Cool. I basically
mad.
I blend all my food and just drink it because if you're not going to taste it anyway, you might as well get it done quick and move on. You know, just get fed.
What's it matter?
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter? The roof of my mouth. I would just stick it on the roof of my mouth and let it melt up there. All right, so we don't have our guest today.
What?
She had a special dinner today, so Dad took care of the news today.
He did.
I did.
Well, just have somebody jump in and hang out with us.
If somebody wants to jump in, come on, let us know.
Yeah.
You know my emails.
Yeah.
All right, here. All right.
Don't be scared.
So we've got Dad's little intro that he made here.
Ooh.
There we go. Share the audio. Boom.
It's time for Disney, Universal, theme parks, that kind of stuff news. You didn't think we'd be more like focused than that, did you?
All right. Stop the screen share. Hey, all right. So I pulled a couple of stories. And the first story that I pulled is making me extremely mad.
Uh-oh.
And it's not because of this. There's a different reason, but okay, so here's that. So as you can see, there's some news. They're pulling some new keys. There's going to be a new Pluto key and a 25th anniversary Toy Story key. And like a bunch of these people are in to these key collecting things, right? Only key I ever bought was the Star Wars key, which I literally had to deathmatch fight my computer to get. It was an all-day affair with the worst website that has ever been built and the worst any setup service, anything you could have ever do to try and get these keys. It legitimately, without exaggeration, took me like 8 hours to get my key. And now in my Instagram chats and stuff, people are posting up all these pictures. Hey, I was at my new Disney store that reopened up, and guess what they have?
7,000 cases. 7,000 cases
of the limited edition that sold out, that you couldn't buy anymore online because it sold out. Star Wars key. I was able to get mine. I got my 2 and I was happy, but something has gone terribly wrong. If you have a limited edition item that was impossible to order on the day of launch, that you have so many of, that you're liquidating them in outlet Disney stores and Disney stores.
It's a scam.
It is.
Well, and Jamie, and that's why I don't I don't usually fall for that. Like, it's limited. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, people are like, oh my God, and they're all crazy about it, and I just kind of look at it and go, that's a headache, man. Like, dude, I understand in your case the Star Wars. I get it.
The day of that happened, I saw those keys sold on eBay, like sold listings for $500. Somebody paid $500 for a $12 piece of plastic that you can now walk into the Disney store and buy. I'm so glad I didn't do that. I would never do that anyway because
people
don't have that kind of money. And
but even if you did, but that's the thing. Even if
I did, I wouldn't do that.
So many other things. No, of course not.
So if I know I know Haru Mami's a key collector. I know my buddy Diz Jabber, he's a big key collector. So, and he's a Toy Story fan, so he's going to be all over this Toy Story one. But they're doing it in a new way. Now it's called the Merch Pass system. Have you heard of this, Drew?
No, I haven't.
So on these limited edition items, they're going to be limited editions are numbered, limited releases are not. Okay. These should be called limited release. Yeah, they should be. But so the Merch Pass way it's going to work is when there's a new item that's out that they're limiting, you're going to have to go on the day that they release the opening for this. It's going to come up and you're going to have to fill out your information and enter a drawing to win a chance to buy the item. So no purchase necessary. You have to give them all your information and try to win a chance to buy the limited item. And if you win a chance, they're going to send you a link to the merch buy, and then you have to complete your purchase when you get that link. It's like a lottery. Yeah, exactly. It's a lottery. And so that's the new way they're going to do these online. Now, when the stores were open, it was, you had to line up and the first 50 people in line got a key. They handed out little tickets. To me, that makes sense. That's fine.
Right. First come, first
I'm in time,
serve,
first come, first serve.
Yeah.
The winning a lottery thing is just, which is probably going to crash anyway when they try to do it.
Yeah.
Because they can't do anything right on the online. It's terrible.
But I feel like with these things, there's other things, not just Disney, but in life. Why do they make things so difficult for something so simple? I understand you want to have some value.
They want to have it to be value. If they printed it, if they made 1 billion of them, nobody would be clamoring over them. There wouldn't be Instagram posts of people like, I got it. Like they're trying to falsely drum up value because it's a piece of 3D printed plastic, really. I mean,
well, but
it's not a diamond, and diamonds don't really have intrinsical value anyway. There's a big vault of them that De Beers owns, and they won't release because if they flood the market with them, the diamonds would be useless. They have so many of them that they're not really rare. They just keep all of them, and they let a few of them out every once in a while to keep them rare.
Right. Well, hey, quick thing, quick tangent here. Sorry, you brought up De Beers. Do you know the story?
De Beers.
Do you? I'm sorry, different. Do you know the story about that?
Of De Beers or De Beers?
of De Beers, the diamond company.
I don't know 100%. No.
Okay, roughly. I won't go off too long about it. So this is what happened.
I love this. This is perfect.
No, it's bam. It's right into what we're talking about. So there was this guy with his last name De Beers. Okay. This dude basically spent his
Polar, the best water,
but not that brand, but not that kind.
I'm a black cherry fan, but if you get a chance, focus camera.
Is that red grapefruit?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's good too. But yeah, Polar. Give us free seltzer.
Give us free seltzer, Polar.
So there was this guy De Beers, right? So he owned this property.
Okay.
And he kept taking expeditions looking for diamonds. That was his thing, man. Back in the day, looking for diamonds. So this poor guy ends up selling his house and the property on it. Yeah. He sells the property on that he owned to finance his diamond excursion. This dude spent the next, I think it was like 12 years out in the bush looking for diamonds. He literally died out in the bush looking for diamonds. Now check this out. The people or company or whatever that couple guys that bought the property, they were excavating to build whatever they were building. All of a sudden, they find a diamond in the soil. Do you know what that diamond is? The Hope Diamond.
Really?
I
didn't know any of this.
They found the Hope Diamond on this property, and they felt so bad for this guy that they named their
property that he sold
to finance his diamond excursion. So literally, he was sitting on the biggest diamond in the world.
Oh my God.
And but these guys felt so bad because they've, heard the story about this poor guy. So they named their company after him, De Beers. You can look it up. True story.
That is awesome.
Isn't that crazy, man? I remember hearing about it, and it was just like,
oh my God, that's
it's kind of like a metaphor for life. You know what I mean? It's like usually right under your nose, but you're always looking for it out there.
Yeah.
You know? So that was my tangent.
Oh my gosh.
That was my tangent.
My gosh.
And yes, the diamond was on his property.
Oh my gosh, that is freaking amazing. All right, speaking of merchandise, here is my next story. The Disney Character Warehouse. According to a couple different people, supposed to be legit sources, it's reopening on September 9th. So both locations of the Character Warehouse are supposed to open September 9th. Now, the way they're going to do this, to me, sounds like it's going to be harder to get into than Rise of the Resistance was at the height of the parks being open. Because here's what the rumor is on how it's going to work. It's going to be like a reservation system like Rise was.
Yes.
Where you have to register online somehow to get a reservation to go shopping. And they're going to allow 26 people in the store and 4 people, and I held up 3 fingers.
4 people.
I did that. 4 people in the store on the outside to wait in line. So a total of 30 people. If anyone has ever been to the Disney Character Warehouses, there are 30 people like in the food court waiting to walk to the line to get in the line to get into the Character Warehouse at any given time. 30 people is going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no word on how they're going to work this system. Is it going to be tied to the My Disney app? Is it going to be no information on any of that? If what? But like, do you have to be at the outlets to request the reservation? Like, so am I going to have to be there? And it's gonna be like, I get there at 8 a.m. They're like, you can shop at 6 p.m. And I'm like, so now I got to hang out at the outlets all day. Like, how is this going to?
You know what?
Work.
I think it's going to be kind of like the World of Disney down in Disney Springs.
Yeah, but like at least at the World of Disney, it's Disney. I don't mind if I get there in the morning and I got to walk around and do some stuff till I can get in the store.
Right.
Not freaking just the Vineland outlets. I'm not going to go shop at the Vineland outlets for 22 hours to wait to get in. Like,
well, you know what?
Not 30 people a day, 30 people at a time. So as people leave, those 4 people will go in, and then they'll have 4 more people go in line, and they're going to rotate it out. One of the questions that Drew and I talked about is, I even wonder if they're going to allow vlogging. Because
I don't think so.
If you think about a vlogger, they're in there for an extended period of time. And people are in there for an extended period of time as it is.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they're going to be like, you know what? We need to rotate this out. We need to churn and burn, get this out and going. Are they going to crack down on you if they see you just walking around and doing your thing?
I think so. I don't think they're going to allow it because they're going to be like, you're coming in here and you're not even buying anything. You know what I mean?
Well, now I will buy things.
Well,
every time I ever vlogged the outlets, I left with stuff because it's too good to pass up.
Yeah.
I probably need some more mugs. Somebody pointed out in my Instagram mug post that I only have 6 and then I'm missing 1. I don't have 1 for every day of the week.
Uh-oh.
So, the way they could stop it, Sally, would be to just kindly ask you to leave.
Yeah.
It's we can refuse service to any person state. So, they could even say no filming.
Yeah. Well, they might just have that right. They might have a big sign up that's like, no vlogging, no filming.
No filming. All they have to do is say no filming.
And then you're out.
Then there's no point to be in there because you can't film it. Because you could take pictures. I don't know if they could stop you from taking. There was one vlogger who used to take pictures and do slideshows, if I remember. But it's going to be tough. I mean, we always bought stuff, and it brings people, but maybe they don't want to bring a bunch of people to the store at this point in time. They're not like,
No.
let's not advertise all this crap because people are going to go crazy. So I don't know how that's going to work. And it's that I definitely won't be able to do my style of vlogging when I go in there, because I used to go and check all the sizes and let people know the sizes and stuff like that. I'm not gonna be able to touch stuff.
No touchy, Jamie.
And go
No
through
touchy.
everything. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be different, but it's a sign that the world is kinda trying to get back to something.
A little bit.
Yes, Tessa, that's amazing. A camera vest or a hat. I'm gonna have to buy a spy cam. Those
Yeah,
sunglasses.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And there's a camera right in the middle.
That's a good
I'm
idea.
gonna have to do that. Yeah. What are they gonna do for that? I'm just here shopping. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
But yeah, I didn't allow pictures because of competition.
Yeah, I could see that. And they've always been really great about vlogging in there. I've only ever had one person talk to me, and it was just a manager, and the only thing they asked was if you would please not film the employees.
Which is a Disney thing anyway.
Which
really.
is a Disney thing anyway. It's really a Disney, not just an outlet thing. Like Disney prefers you don't just randomly film employees unless it's somebody who's interacting with you.
Mhm.
You can they have some leeway on that, like if it's a face character or something like that. But like just a regular worker, technically they don't want you filming them even in the parks.
No, well, it all comes down to one simple thing, I think. They have a name tag.
They have a name tag on
And you know what I mean? And
it's a privacy thing, and I don't mind
it is a
that.
privacy
I understand
thing.
that.
Yeah,
So
I
was
that.
I was always really careful with that. So I would always make sure that I edited anybody out who got in and tried to be real careful about that.
Right.
But I'm interested to see how that's going to work. And like, I'm not gonna be able to even do my normal vlogs anyway, because I used to drop the kid off at school and go head to the outlets because they would open after I dropped her off. It was perfect timing and I'd have all my time. Well, school is my house. There is no drop the kid off school.
No, you're the teacher.
So I'm the teacher. Today I was the whole teacher because we had a substitute in virtual learning, and that just meant some lady stayed on a web conference and was like, I don't know. You teach
I
them.
don't
Here's the
figure it
schedule.
out. Yeah.
Here's the schedule.
Here's the
Go ahead
schedule.
Can go teach something.
Go teach.
As all the little
Chitlin.
kids would jump on the web conference and say, teacher, I have to go to the bathroom.
Cool.
Literally, I hear that like 72 times a day over the web conference.
Oh my gosh.
But so that was exciting, confusing news to me.
It is, yeah, it is exciting. And I will tell you, they're going to have a lot of Flower and Garden 2020 and 2020 Disney,
Just anything 2020.
Anything 2020, man. It's going to be jammed in there.
I think people are going to just be like, I don't know if I really want to have 2020. Can we just get rid of 2020?
Yeah.
It just didn't happen.
Yeah, I know. No, it's really, dude, it's going to be like that. Like, don't talk about that year. Like, it's
the
horrible.
First rule of 2020 is we don't talk about
2020. And hindsight will be 2021. That's what we're going to say.
2021. We're going to get rid of that. It's not 2020 vision anymore.
No, 2021.
2021 vision.
Yeah.
Walt Disney 2020 shirts are in that New Jersey Disney outlets. I don't doubt it.
No, like, did I tell you, Jamie? They have like all the merch that I've like every park I go to or the hotel that I've been to.
Mm-hmm.
All the 2020 stuff, no matter what it is all buy one get one free. Every single thing, man. So
this is early for that because normally they don't start that till much later in the year or the next year when it rolls over.
Yeah, they were just like, nobody wants this year at all.
Here is the next story I pulled.
Ooh, what do we got?
Universal's Epic Universe. It's done.
Yep.
It's like Dunzo.
Yep. Kaputski.
Indefinitely postponed is basically the terminology they're using. That thing was supposed to be done in 4 years. Another 4. So they were going to have that thing done in 4 years was the plan. Like this whole universe with this whole new park and everything. In 4 years, they were going to build this whole thing out and be ready to go. Well,
nope.
2020 said, hold my beer, and it's over. So in their last earnings report, they basically acknowledged that it's just not happening.
It ain't happening.
And if it does happen, it may be 2030-ish till it's gonna get kicked off. And by
Cool.
then, almost all of the intellectual properties and some of the stuff that they've put in there and the rides and things they've designed are going to be passé, and they may have to like redo them to make them either more timely or timeless so that they're not dependent upon the timing of the thing. The only thing that they say may survive is the Mario Land.
Oh, I hope so, man.
Mario Land originally was supposed to get shoehorned into the two parks somehow. And then they came up with this epic universe and it became its own thing. Now they're talking about it may replace the Kid Zone or something in Universal.
Yeah.
And they may go ahead with that one. So far, that is apparently the only one that is. It was supposed to be over near that Endless Summer Hotel, and it was a big plot of land, a big project, and they don't have the money. It's done. There's no way to do it. It just no funds.
What they should do is get a government bailout.
Yes, everybody bail me out.
Bail me out. Yeah, I know.
But yeah, so I was a little upset about that because I thought that was pretty cool. Somebody was finally building a new park. Disney won't do it, so Universal was like, "We'll do it." Yeah. But now 2030, man.
I'll tell you, man,
2030.
Dude, if Universal could have pulled that off and made that happen, they would definitely legitimately be coming up on Disney. You know what I mean? As far as like,
because right now they are definitely second tier.
Oh,
I mean, I think everybody admits it that like they're just not as good as Disney.
Yeah.
They just don't have. I mean, they only have 2 parks and the water park, so that's all they have. When Disney has like 3 water parks and 4 parks, and they've got all this stuff going for them. So Disney's got them beat on stuff.
Right.
So they were trying to like compete. And Mario Land sounds awesome. Like as a kid who grew up in that time, like Nintendo World, all the like Zelda and Mario and all that stuff. Oh man, dude, that's my childhood.
Yep.
I would love if they could just build me a Mario Kart.
Yes, Mario Kart, dude. Just that ride.
Let me drive it around somewhere. That's all I need.
Yeah. Throw some real banana peels and
throw some real banana peels and stuff.
Yeah.
And let me drive a cart around like I used to when I was a kid at Action Park. Speaking of Action Park,
good segue.
They are doing a legitimate documentary on Action Park on HBO Max on August 28th.
Ooh.
It comes out in just like a couple days.
It's
like a whole behind the scenes about the real life story of that park and how crazy it was. And I, for one, will be just glued to the screen when it comes out because I worked there as a kid and witnessed all of this craziness.
So crazy, man.
And like I said, we used to take the go-karts that they would have for the little go-kart and we'd take them out onto the streets just because why not?
Because you can.
And you could, and they didn't care. I mean, in the trailer for the thing, the guy's like, the guy who owned it, his name was Gene Mulvihill. And they're like, he couldn't get insurance, so he made his own insurance company to insure himself.
Wow.
So, and they're like, so you didn't get any money from him because he would just not pay the insurance claims.
Right.
So people who would like file a suit would never get any money. The government would have to come in and send people to seize money from the money room to pay people for the things that went wrong.
Taking nickels out.
Bananas. So HBO Max, I think it's August 28th. Go check it out. It is absolutely the first thing they show is the loop-to-loop slide that like you look at it and go,
no way.
That doesn't work.
Whoever thought
work?
Yeah, you need engineers for that, dude.
No, we got Bob. We got Bob in the basement of Disney who's doing our recipes. Bob says it'll work.
You know what, dude? That's probably where he started his career. Was that Action Park, making that little loop-de-loop thing.
Yep. It was so bad, everyone around town called it Traction Park because you would leave in traction. Like, that was how bad it was. So that's my little tangent on that one.
I
And
like
then
it.
the last bit of Disney news I happen to have is that they're finally starting some work back up at Disney and Epcot. So they filed some permits for what they're calling Project Gamma, which is the reimagining of the front and everything of Epcot. And the two things that they're starting to work on are the electric umbrella replacement and the mouse gear replacement.
Mm.
So they're finally going to start those projects back up. Everything got put on hold when all this stuff hit. And so the electric umbrella is going to have like this cool little like retro wall on the inside of it. I don't even know. They don't even know if it's going to still be called the electric umbrella. Drew hated it. He
Yes,
didn't
it
think
did.
it was any good.
No.
I liked the croissant donut there. That was
Which I
pretty
had to
much
try.
the only thing. Hold on. A pirate fell over on the pirate ride. I hadn't heard this.
Really? Like
Which
lately?
pirate? Lately? Oh my god, that's hilarious. So yeah, they're starting that back up. They're gonna redo Mouse Gear. Mouse Gear is gonna be a little bit smaller. They said it's gonna have some windows to let some light in because it was always like a cave.
Yeah.
You walked into Mouse Gear and it was just like cave.
No, it's like
nothing.
a casino, man. They don't want you seeing the outside. No
Yes.
clocks, no light,
No clocks,
nothing.
no nothing.
Just spend your
They
money
pump
here.
in pure oxygen, so that way you can just keep going.
Wow.
Oh my god, it happened today.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
How come I'm never on that? I'm never on
I would
anything that
love
happened.
to see just the pirate drop dead, basically.
Boom.
You could just play it off that one of the other pirates shot him.
Yeah. Be like,
they're
dude,
pirates.
that guy owed him money.
He did. Sorry.
He took him out.
I would love to see that. That would, like Drew said, that never happens to me.
Never. I've never gotten stuck on a ride where I get off and
nothing.
Man.
Never been.
No.
You were almost. It seemed like when you were on what was that?
Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain. It was kind of slowing down on you for a little while.
For a second,
there.
I was
we
like,
thought you were gonna get stuck.
I was kind of hoping. I was like, oh, get me off this. This would be great.
So you can actually walk through the bowels of the ride and see
man.
what it is. I'd like to do that.
I'm a behind the scenes guy.
I forgot. I have one more story, and it's related to, and it's the same thing for this one. But the other thing that they're getting ready to work on is Harmonious.
Mm.
You guys know Harmonious is the new show that is going to be replacing Epcot Forever,
which is not forever.
Dumbest name
which is not forever
ever made for something because it's not forever.
Epcot temporarily is what it should have been.
It should have called it Epcot Forever for now.
For now.
I mean, ooh, Tessa, being stuck on Kilimanjaro is a little bit scary.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're stuck and what animal you're near.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I don't want to be near the hippos, man.
No.
They're vicious.
Not at all. They are vicious. They will kill people. They'll straight up kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. More deadly than the tigers and the lions and
which I didn't know. I didn't know until a couple of years ago. But yeah, they are like one of the most aggressive animals.
Yeah, they kill the most people. They kill the most people, I guess, in Africa out of any of the animals.
Which don't you think they'd be like, we should stay away from the
Andy,
hippos?
if you got escorted off of rides, that's different. You were escorted. What did you do?
Phones away. Oh, no pics. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So no pics to be taken. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely be a little scared to be stuck on Kilimanjaro. Like, all right, people, we're going to get out and hike back. Just be
no, we're not.
Quiet.
Yeah. Does anybody have food in their backpacks?
Don't make any sudden movements. And if they chase you, run in a zigzag pattern.
Well, hey, quick tangent. Speaking of safaris, I don't know where it was or when it happened, if it was recent, but I saw a video the other day, and it was these people. It was almost like a glorified long golf cart.
Okay.
And basically they stopped for a second, and then it wouldn't start up, and the tiger climbed up into like there was no doors or anything. I'm not kidding. No, like look it up.
Oh my Lord,
dude! And like the guests were just like there, and like the tiger was like putting its arm or paw on there, like on like 5 different people and got up inside and like didn't bite anybody.
Hell no.
But I see one woman like, oh, cool. And she was like touching it. And I'm like, you realize that thing at any second could rip your face off.
That is not a kitty cat.
No, it's not. Like, but it was totally fine. It didn't hurt anybody.
Totally more. Have you seen the one video of the like this lady got out of her car in one of those drive-through things?
No.
And like a tiger like literally pounced on her and like dragged her out of camera.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
Why did you get out?
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
No. I don't care if it's my phone, my anything. Sorry. No, I'm good. Thanks.
No, yeah. Nope. That sucks. I guess I have to buy a new phone.
Yeah.
Buying a new phone.
They can send the game guy and maybe he can find it for me. I'll do the find my iPhone sound and he can look for it if the tiger hasn't eaten it.
And if you don't find it that day, just if you do find it, here's my mailing address and just Yeah, that was super people are stupid.
Scary,
people are stupid, man. Like that woman who, what did she do? She like climbed into like the gorilla pen.
Oh, the gorilla or the bear enclosure.
Or bear or something. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? Are you? Oh man.
Yeah, there are some dumb people. There
really are. I mean, you and I are dumb.
Somebody said it. Somebody in there made the comment, Darwinism at its best.
Andy, man.
Yes. By the way, say hello to Zach. Zach Schmalzer is here.
Zach, what's up, buddy?
He works as a firefighting Amazon flight navigator,
fireworks
pilot,
technician,
EMT fireworks technician.
Yep,
that is what he does.
And he works as a cook. A cook at Hooters.
And we thank you for your service.
Yes, we do.
Darwin Award winners for sure. But the I guess the floating barges showed up for the new Harmonious show. So they're getting ready to like get that thing all going. And suppose people have seen it, what's supposed to be say it's going to be amazing. They always are. Disney, their live fireworksy show, especially like the ones are pretty cool. Oh my God, Six Flags Safari and got chased by a baboon.
What?
I would pay money to see Mr. Stranger running away from a baboon.
Yeah, vlog that, dude.
Vlog that. 1 billion hits.
Yeah.
1 billion views.
That's how you go viral, dude. That's how you go viral.
And we forgot, yes, he is also the nation's top spy.
He is. Don't tell anybody, though. Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody. No. Shh. So that is our only real segment. That is our Disney news and whatnot. The rest of this is just what we're doing.
Yeah.
Just going to be tangents. So if you guys have anything you guys want to talk about,
throw
out a topic to steer the conversation. I'm going to start off with something I sent Drew today.
Yes.
And it is
I knew you would.
Netflix teaser trailer for Cobra Kai Season 3. And oh my God, like there's literally only like 5 seconds of new footage at the very end. And the rest of the entire thing is just recaps of what's gone through for the first season. And it doesn't really even ruin the first season if you watch it. Because you really kind of know the story that, Johnny's whatever. But oh my God.
I know, I gotta check it out.
It has me pumped. I'm like, yes, when is this coming? I need this now.
So when is it coming? When is it coming?
They didn't say. It should be soon, I think. No, it just says coming soon.
Oh, okay.
And I'm all about it.
See, that's another homework thing I got to do. I got to watch it. Now, is it on YouTube?
And now that it's on Netflix. No, it's coming to Netflix.
Oh,
they moved to Netflix. It was a YouTube original, and then YouTube shut down basically all their original shows, and Netflix bought it. So I think 1 and 2 are on Netflix right now.
All right, I'll
and
check.
3 is coming soon. So you can start binging 1 and 2, and you will literally binge it. You'll be like, next one, next one, next one.
Now,
next
are they
one.
are they like 25-minute?
Yeah, I think they're like little 30-minuters. They're not hour ones. They're little 25, 30-minute ones. They're little short, quickie ones. Yeah. And you will run through them because
they're so good.
It's so good.
I got to check it out. I know. That's my next homework assignment. I got to binge watch 1 and 2
on the 28th.
Oh no! Really?
28th? Yes.
Today? So I got what, 2 days to binge watch?
Yes, you got two, and you could do it. I think. I did it when you had to sign up as a premium member for YouTube. So I did a 7-day trial, so I could binge them all and cancel the trial. So I waited for season 2 to come out, and I went and I binged them all, and then canceled my trial.
Dude, you sound like my brother, dude. Real quick tangent. My brother used to buy books from bookstores. He would literally open it up and not bend the spine, and read the book like that, and then return the book.
I'm not that bad. I'm not
dude.
That bad.
Yeah, no, he did. He that was his thing. I was like, dude,
wax the floor. There's an awesome part in the little thing where they show one of the scenes, and it's Johnny, because the whole story is basically they make Johnny out to kind of be a good guy a little bit, like Daniel ruined Johnny's life, and he was the bad guy of the story, sort of. And they actually make you feel bad for Johnny, sweep the leg, and he restarts up the Cobra Kai dojo, and his star student is there like waxing a window, and he's like, is there any way you want me to wax this in particular? And like Johnny's like, I don't give an S, whatever. Like to just show the difference between like the Miyagi and him. He's like, whatever, do it, I don't care. Just great.
Just wax it.
Wax it. I don't care.
Just clean the window, man.
It is legitimately so well done. And like if it wasn't, even if it was bad, I would still have been interested in it because it's the Karate Kid.
Right.
But it's done well. Like it's really written well, and both Ralph Macchio and the guy who plays Johnny like act it really well. They're so good. I can't praise that stuff enough, and I'm so excited. Almost excited. I feel like I just ramble on and talk is what I do.
That's good.
Yeah. Almost as excited as The Mandalorian, which they say we should be seeing a season 2 trailer like any moment. Any moment.
It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. See, that's the thing. I gotta rewatch season 1 again just to get in that headspace.
I've already rewatched most of it, and it's just another fantastic. It's the only reason that I really wanted Disney Plus. Like I bought the 3-year membership to Disney Plus just because they said they were going to have The Mandalorian and the Marvel shows, which the Marvel shows never happened. Supposedly the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is coming out soonish.
Okay.
But they all got delayed due to COVID, which I can completely understand. I mean, things happen.
Can't really go filming with a whole film crew in a enclosed area.
In an enclosed area where you're not allowed to be 6 feet. Yeah, weirdest show ever. Everybody randomly standing 6 feet away from each other. Hard to have a fight scene.
Or like a fight scene or a real heart-to-heart, they're a little too far away.
You have to fight with sticks. Everybody fights with a stick. A 6-foot stick all of a sudden.
Take that. Now, my question to you is, how do you like the Winter Soldier as a character?
He was okay.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't blown away by him. I'm not emotionally invested in him or anything.
See,
he didn't bother me, and
I loved him, man. Yeah, no, it didn't set you on fire.
No.
No, I thought it was so well done that like they didn't overdo him. You know what I mean? Like they didn't like overdo it. Like we need to really push this character. But yeah, my wife hates him, so that's why I was asking. No,
I wanted them to give him the shield to be the next Captain America instead of the Falcon.
Yeah.
Because
makes more sense.
He has superpowers,
right? Well, but it makes more sense because the
Falcon doesn't even have any superpowers.
No, he just has technology.
He just has technology. He's just like Iron Man light.
Yeah, he is Iron Man light.
I mean, he doesn't have he's a little bit of a suit. I don't have a whole suit. I got some wings.
Yeah. No, but I agree. No, they should have too, because of the relationship with Captain America and Bucky. You know what I mean? That's his best bud, and like.
Yeah. I thought they should have given it to him. They did it one. They've given it to both of them in the comics, so I guess they decided to go the Falcon route. But I would have went with the Winter Soldier. I thought it would have been at least like a bad guy turned good. You know,
Yeah.
had a little bit of story there to it.
Yeah. Well, see, but you know what though, and I think that's why I like Winter Soldier because he's kind of and I'm bringing it back to Star Wars. He has that little Darth Vader-esque thing, like
Yes.
storyline, where it's like he really isn't bad. He just kind of he hung out with the wrong crowd. You know what I mean?
This is why your parents always told you
Yes.
don't hang out with the wrong crowd.
Don't
Don't hang
hang
out
out-
with people when you do something stupid. Just say, sure, I'll do that with you instead of stopping you.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Jamie. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, I love that kind of character where it's like it's not black and white. It's like that weird gray area where you're like, he's sort of bad, but he doesn't mean to be.
Yeah. And then to tangent away from Marvel to DC, did you see the trailer for the new Batman movie?
Oh, I didn't know that was out. No.
Oh, they released the trailer for The Batman.
Okay.
I didn't need a new Batman.
No, I didn't either.
But
it's Batman.
they did it pretty cool.
Really?
Like Christopher Nolan's Batman was pretty dark.
Yes, it was.
This one says, I'm gonna be darker.
Really?
Like, yeah, the guy they have being the Riddler, like, you know, the Riddler in the comics and the movies was always like the guy in the question marks, and he was like silly, ha 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 ha, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
No, this is like straight up psychopath.
Really?
Like,
so he's taking the Heath Ledger route.
Plus
Ish.
some.
Plus some. Now, here's a question: how do you feel about Robert Patterson? Is that his name? Robert Peterson.
I'm not still sold on sparkly pants.
Sparkle face
as my
Sparkle face.
Sparkle face as my Batman. I'm not. Hey, I didn't even see it. Diz Jabber's in here.
Hey, I didn't either.
The champ is here. The champ is here. Everybody, check out the Diz Jabber's channel. He does some great stuff. He does
Patterson. Okay.
Friday night trivia. He's got Saturday night. He's got his own talk show where it's much more structured and a lot more effort is put into it than this talk show. But it's a fun time. So go check it out.
Absolutely.
But back to the Batman.
Yes, the Batman.
It is amazing. And if I know Diz Jabber is all about this. If you want to, I can send you the link, Diz Jabber, if you want to jump in here and talk about that. Let me know if you're available. What,
Zach?
Zach Smalzer.
Dude, thank you, man.
Dude, you are the man.
He really is.
He really is. Dude, that will help go towards our whatever it is.
Yes.
Torture ourselves.
Choco
Gummy Bear Light It on Fire challenge.
With a dab, with the last dab on top.
With the last dab. Oh my God, you take the chocolate and you make a sandwich of the gummy bear and put a last dab on it.
Jamie.
Dude,
Jamie, if we're going to do it, we got to go big or go home. Man.
We may actually die.
Somebody have 911.
In today's news,
yep.
We have to call Zach Smalzer to come EMT us out.
That's not too bad of a drive from Maryland, right?
See what I did there?
That was good. That was good, man. I like that.
Pretty good.
Oh,
but yeah,
crap.
Diz Jabber, let me send you the message because I need to talk the Batman with you. Hold on. Where is it?
The Batman.
The Batman.
But I will say, like, I did see the picture of Patterson or Peterson there, and he doesn't look bad. I'm just curious how he's gonna like portray
he doesn't look
the
bad.
character.
Like in the whole preview and everything looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I still don't know if I can get out of my mind the whole sparkly vampire face.
Well, and you know what?
Boy? Like, I don't want emo Batman. Nobody wants emo Batman.
No, but it's
he
like
doesn't look emo Batman when they kind of pulled it off.
Yeah. No, but like Heath Ledger, I was against Heath Ledger being the Joker when I found out. What are you talking about, dude? Isn't that the guy from the Last Night or something? You know what I mean? Like, but
now I was on the opposite end of everybody I knew was like when they gave Batman to Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck, screw that. No, I was like, Batfleck, he's gonna nail it.
Dude, he nailed it. No, he nailed it. I loved him as Batman.
And I'm so excited that he's coming back in the Flash movie. So
is he?
And they're giving him a substantial part. Him and Michael Keaton are going to tie in together in the new Flash movie, which is going to kick off the DC multiverse. So they're totally embracing the whole way that they went on the comic series on the TV show, where there's a multiverse. There's an Earth that has Batman is Robert Pattinson. There's a Earth that has Batman
okay. So
as
like the Spider-Verse
Ben Affleck.
kind of thing. Yeah.
It's kind of the Spider-Verse. So they can tell a bunch of different stories without having to worry about Marvel, who has 30 movies that they're trying to make sure 100% stay in continuity with each other, where all these people come back and will nerd pick them. Everybody, I would like to welcome the Diz Jabber.
The Diz Jabber.
What's up, boys?
What's going
What's
on?
up?
Man?
We are talking Batman.
The Batman.
Me and you had a big conversation about this, and I as soon as I mentioned it and I saw you were in here, I'm like, we got to get him in here.
I'm honored.
So
I'm absolutely honored, flattered, lucky. You guys know.
Let me know. What are your thoughts? Let them know. I know your thoughts. Let him know. Let them know. What do you think of the Batman?
All right. I have been a Michael Keaton Batman guy since 1989. Michael Keaton was the man. He was Batman.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then he did 2 movies and then ushered him out. And then they brought in Clooney. They brought in Kilmer. They're not Batman. You guys have talked about this before. They're just not Batman.
Nope, they're not.
Then you bring in Christian Bale. And all of a sudden, my world is exploded. I'm like, now Michael Keaton? All right, buddy, take a walk. Go be Birdman some more. You know what I mean? So Michael Keaton is like on his way over there. And Christopher Nolan, he slayed that thing. And I understand that he put
100%.
that whole thing like on a pedestal. Nobody can touch it. But from what I understand, Christian Bale would have done another one if Nolan said yes.
But so Nolan said no.
Nolan said no. He did not want to do another one, so Christian Bale left it alone. All right, fine. You know what?
And I don't blame Christian Bale.
Yeah, I get it.
It wouldn't be the same movie without Nolan.
Oh, yeah.
So then you have, all of a sudden, I'm like, fine. Leave me with my precious thoughts of Batman against Bane at the end. You know what I mean? Great. But then, hey, Jamie, how's my microphone sounding?
You're good. You sound great.
Awesome. All right. So, and then you bring in, Batfleck. And in my head, like you guys said, I'm like, oh, God, it's going to be wicked cool. I could hear him talking like, with his Boston accent.
With his Boston accent. Yeah.
It's wicked, Batman.
A wicked pisser.
It's a wicked pisser, Robin.
So more or less, I'm just like, all right, let me see what happens. Let me try it out. And all right, you know what? He did a nice job. I'm not going to say I don't think he beat Christian Bale in my opinion, but he lived up to Batman for me. So fine. And then
I think he was the most intimidating looking Batman.
Yeah, he built up to that. He was bulked up.
He made Batman like scary.
Yeah.
But I would walk into a room and I would have been like, ooh, I don't want to fight him.
You know what though? You know what I'll say about Affleck compared to the other Batmans? I thought he did a better Bruce Wayne. Yeah. He was what Bruce Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Like Batman wise, it's different. Like he was the Bruce Wayne looking character. But sorry, Christian, go on.
All right. No, that's okay. So, what was I saying?
Pattinson.
Batfleck comes in, and then they bring in Henry Cavill as Superman, which honestly, I thought he nailed that. I think Henry Cavill
is my Superman.
Yes.
Like Christopher Reeve was good because it was old and nostalgic, but no, Henry Cavill is Superman to me.
Yep.
All right, Jamie, our cousin Andrew said George Clooney all the way.
Okay, our cousin Andrew is crazy.
Yes, he is.
Well, but he was better than Kilmer. He was better than Kilmer.
He's been electrocuted a few times, so I mean, I think it scrambled some stuff.
No, I get that. So you bring in Henry Cavill, who, by the way, is possibly making a comeback.
Adam West.
He was good.
That's just a whole different kind of Batman.
Could you imagine that Batman coming back to the multiverse?
Oh my God.
Okay, Robin. Like, that would be awesome. Not really. No. So Henry Cavill, and then you have Batman, and then you have Flash. I think Grant Gustin would have been a better Flash. Just, they've already built that up. Let Grant Gustin take it away. But Ezra Miller's great.
I love the show. I love that.
Oh,
show.
me too.
Great
me
show.
too. And then you release upon me the fact that Batfleck is like, I'm having some problems. I'm sorry. I'm going home. Take my ball and go home. So then Batfleck goes home with his ball. And here we are. Henry Cavill's like, he's leaving. I'm gone too. Then Henry
Yeah.
Cavill leaves, and Ezra Miller and Wonder Woman are
And
holding
the
the ball.
universe is done.
I
Yep.
know.
And
Batman and Superman. You lose them, man.
Yeah.
you don't have a show.
But then here comes
Sparkly
the
face.
Zack Snyder,
The Zack
Justice
Snyder
League.
cut.
He
Yeah.
saved everything.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
thought that was real. People were like, "There's no Snyder cut. That's all people talking." I even thought it was all fake at first. I was like, "There's no way that he's got his own cut of the movie."
Right.
And people were like, "No, we've seen it. It's real. He's working on it." And dude, that's going to be a 4-hour, 4-part series on HBO Max.
I can't wait.
Wow.
I can't.
Have you seen any of the footage
I have.
that he's been releasing?
Yep.
The Steppenwolf and all that stuff. He looks
Yep.
so much better than what. I mean, I'm a fan of Josh Whedon in the first Avengers. Like, I thought
Yeah.
he did a really good job, but
I agree,
think
Zach.
DC has a different. What's Zach saying? Henry
That
Cavill's
Henry
killing it as The
Cavill
Witcher.
killing it
Oh,
as
The Witcher's such
yeah.
a good show. Witcher's such a good show. Such a good show.
Drew's like, yeah, it's a good show. I haven't seen
He's
it.
like, I've
Right,
never
Drew?
seen it.
No,
You have to watch
no.
The Witcher.
Oh, I've seen it. I had a tough
Oh,
time.
you've watched Witcher.
I've had a tough time with the long hair wig thing.
I just
did.
immediately got over it, and I was just like, "It's
No,
fine.
no,
I'll
no,
deal
no,
with it."
no. That initially,
The
I
thing
did.
that-
No, but it is good. That is a good show.
The time jumps confused me quite a bit. I had to really like settle in and pay attention
Actually,
because they
watch
would
it.
like all of a sudden somebody's dead and they're not dead, and then they're dead and then they're not
Right.
dead, and then he's alive and then he's fighting him, and then it's like, but I just killed you, and it's like, wait, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
It was like Quentin Tarantino dropped acid and made a TV show.
Which just Quentin Tarantino without acid is just,
Without acid is hard enough to follow.
it really is.
All right, back to so then the Snyder cut comes out.
Yep.
And Batflex is like, all right, I'm in a better place in my life.
Yeah.
I'll come back.
I'm sober. Let's go.
And Cavill's like,
Yeah. Went to the
Cavill's like, if
hotel
he's
for a
in,
while.
I'm in. So we're getting everybody back. The gang's all here.
Band is
To
back
quote-
together.
To quote the Diz Jabber, the gang's all here.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
man. So they released that trailer. Now, all of a sudden, I'm just like, oh, at first, I didn't even know it was out for the first whole day. And then I see something pop up. And then I think you messaged me too, Jamie. And then we were like, oh my God. And then I'm like, wait a minute. And as I'm watching it, it had a Christopher Nolan-esque kind of feeling to
Yeah.
it at first, the darkness of it. But like
Yeah.
you said, then it got super dark.
Yeah.
And I honestly, the Joker, I don't think the Joker is supposed to be in it, right, Jamie? Or is
No.
he?
There's
Because-
rumors that it may be because they're showing like a gang of like crazy looking people
With the
They're-
Joker
they're
look,
not sure.
like the yes,
with a little
look,
bit of the Joker look, and they're trying to say if that is that the Joker's gang,
right?
and then they're going to be introducing him. But it's supposed to be the Penguin and the Riddler mainly, I think.
And
Are the
Catwoman,
two
it
that they
seems as
featured, and Catwoman's
right?
in there. Pre-suit Catwoman is there,
Right.
And dude, Colin Farrell looks like unrecognizable.
No idea. I didn't even know he was in any of the scenes when I saw
Yeah.
it at first. I'm like, is he in there? And I had to go back and
Yeah.
watch it again.
And people are like, he looks so crazy. I'm like, he was in there? I did the same thing. I had to like zoom through. I'm like, where is he? Oh, that's him.
Yep. Andrew, yes, it is. It's
Yes.
like
and
a
they're
Batman
finally going to make it like a
detective
detective, which in the
Which-
comics, he is supposed to be the greatest detective ever.
Hence,
And they've
hey,
never
Barry.
had him have to detect anything.
well, hence DC Comics, man. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
Detective
Detective comics.
That's what it was.
Right.
So he's never had to detect anything or solve anything. So I'm willing to give it a shot. That trailer definitely convinced me to give it more of a shot.
Yep.
And I'm just going to have to do like a blinders when Pattinson
Yeah.
comes on the screen because supposedly he's bulked up, which would help him not look like an emo retard. Because, like the emo vampire, oh, I'm so moody. I can't believe the Joker did that. Like, I can't, if he pulls
I
that,
need to go.
I'm not going to,
Yeah.
like you were worried about Batman, like, it's a wicked pisser. Like, I'm
Yeah,
worried
yeah,
about,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
worried about Batman crying in the corner.
And having
And
sparkles
they already
in
show
their
him
eye.
with like guy liner, like he's
Yep.
wearing guy liner during the day as
No.
as freaking Bruce Wayne.
I don't know if it was during the day though. Was it during the day?
They're saying that like this iteration of he
Emo
looks like an
ninja.
emo ninja. That is great, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
They say that this iteration is gonna be like he doesn't give a damn about the Bruce Wayne side of life. he has pretty much just 100% embraced being the Bat and like almost given up on maintaining the facade of Bruce Wayne.
Which is, and I want to see a badass Batman. I want to see him kick some.
Did you see him beat the crap out of that guy in the
Yes.
trailer?
Yep. That's what I want to see.
There's a scene in the trailer where like a guy goes to fight him, right? And you know how Batman usually goes like bam, bam, and then he like he's done.
Yeah.
Dude, he jumps down on this guy and he is just
Pummeling
wailing
him?
on him way past
Really?
the point of the guy being beaten.
Where you're
It's
like,
like-
all right,
and like-
enough, buddy.
Like to
enough.
prove a point to the 7 other guys who are over there.
Yep.
Like you
This could be
don't
you.
want any of this.
Exactly. It's like it's like Ralphie on the bully.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
When
the
he goes,
Christmas story.
just laying in.
Yep.
Just laying in. Oh my god.
I want to see a John Wick Batman.
Oh yeah. That would be awesome.
That'll
That would
totally
be awesome.
be awesome.
What is it? There was a rumor. I forgot the guy from who directed John Wick said he's willing and interested in directing the new Blade movie,
Ooh.
Yeah.
which would be pretty bad to give
Now
Batman.
when you say Blade, is that the vampire
half
with
vampire used to be Wesley Snipes,
Wesley Snipes? There we go. Yeah, yeah.
But
I
there's
love
a-
Wesley
there's a
Snipes
new-
in that role. I thought he was fantastic.
and he probably could still to this day
He probably could.
walk on scene and pull it off.
But I heard
He's
he's a nightmare to work with, though.
He's one of those HGH guys who still at like 72 looks like he's 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they gave it to the guy from what was the Power? What's the guy that I can't even remember the Harlem Heroes or whatever it is from Iron Fist. The other guy,
Oh,
his name was Mike.
Yeah.
He was Invincible, Man of Steel, kind of like almost a Supermanish guy.
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
killing me that I can't remember his name. But they gave it to the bad guy from that.
Okay.
Are you talking
so
about
he's
Luke,
gonna be
Luke
it.
Cage?
Luke Cage.
Yeah.
He got it. I knew you knew. Somebody knew it.
I was like, wait, okay. I know.
I still didn't even know what you were talking about. I'm like, what the heck is he talking about? I'm like, oh my
I
God.
just guessed. I just guessed.
But yeah, so other than that tangent, so they have fully embraced the multiverse apparently. So
And
they're
that brings
going.
Michael Keaton back.
That's how they're bringing Michael Keaton back. That's how they're keeping Batman in, and that's how they're going to be able to eventually, if they want to, they may eventually be able to like bring Robert Pattinson's Batman, because they're saying right now it's in a completely different universe. It has nothing to do with any of the connected movies.
Right.
And it's not even connected to the Joker. They want to make sure that you know that like it's not like the Joker and this one are in the same
I wouldn't mind if
universe.
that Joker stayed away, by the way. I wouldn't mind it.
I did not like that movie.
Nope.
It was
I-
not my.
I did not like the laughing, the weird laughing, dude. I just didn't. It just didn't make. That was
The whole
one
movie.
thing.
The
Well,
whole movie didn't do it for me.
I agree, but it was just every time he'd start laughing weirdly, I'm like,
Yeah.
really, this again? Like, this is just a weird. It just
Yeah.
it didn't come through right. You know what I mean? Like that's the only
Yeah.
thing I could focus on.
He wasn't a Joker to me. He was just like a nutball that laughed a lot. Like, you know
that
what
was
I mean?
really
Like, I didn't,
gross and decrepit. You know what I
Yes.
mean? He was super decrepit. And
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I didn't
It
understand
was
that.
just like a reason for him to do extreme weight loss. I think
Yeah.
that was the whole point of the movie, so that he could just be like, oh,
Look at-
I lost all this weight.
Look at my commitment to my role. It's like, yeah, okay.
Like Joaquin Phoenix is a little bit weird anyway. Like he did that.
Oh,
one
yeah,
movie
he
where
is.
he
He's-
pretended to be like.
he'll be
a bearded
retired and then he
rapper or
comes back
something.
and yeah.
Yeah, he was weird. He's weird, dude.
But he did do a
Um,
good job being Johnny Cash. But anyway,
Okay, fair enough.
I like that.
But so they're embracing the entire multiverse, which to me, I think could be some really cool stuff. Because the problem with the Marvel movies is they have to try so hard
to connect.
to make sure that everything makes sense.
Yeah.
And, that's hard. They've
Uh-huh.
like, what is it, like 24 movies or something now or
Which
something?
they did a heck of a job, man, when you think about it.
And then everybody will go
Yep.
back and try to pick apart little things and whatnot.
Dude,
And
they
I guess
did
that the last one with the time travel is their way of kind of like giving themselves some leeway. They kind of did their own little splinter universe thing, multiverse,
Right.
to give themselves a little bit of leeway. The other rumor that I'm super excited about, one of my favorite shows was the Netflix Daredevil. When that
Yes.
show first came out, I was blown away by that show. I had never seen a Marvel that gritty.
And the
that,
fighting
like, real.
scenes were
And
amazing.
the fighting scenes were
absolutely.
so good.
Yeah.
Like in each season, they did a one take scene that
In the
got
close quarter
crazier and
fighting scene
crazier.
in the hallway or the
Yes. Like, and that was all taken in one scene where he went up the stairs and fought like
Yep.
32 guys. They never stopped the camera. Watch that scene again. It follows and tracks him the whole time. They did that in one take.
Which planning that
dude,
logistically?
I can't make a rice video in one take. I mess it up like 42 times.
Let alone this complex fighting scene with camera angles and.
Dude, one guy trips 3 minutes in, and you're like, reset.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But Charlie Cox, they're gonna bring him into the MCU. That character with him playing it, and because apparently we're not the only ones who's a fan of it. Like Kevin Feige, the guy who's in charge of the Marvel stuff, he loved that character and Charlie Cox's portrayal of it so much that he doesn't even care if they just have to like bring him in and like not even reference the old stuff and just be like, we don't care, that's Daredevil. Deal with him.
Right.
And to me, that's awesome.
No, but I think
did you hear they're gonna try to make like Spider-Man the new Iron Man of the MCU?
They're gonna build it around him now.
Yeah, they're gonna try to use him as the interconnecting weave of, because like if you watch the first 23 movies, they're really Tony Stark's story.
Yep.
Yeah. It's his whole
interwoven
arc
through everything. It's a giant arc of him.
Yeah.
So I guess they're putting it heavy on Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
I don't think Spider-Man could hold that up. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Because I don't feel like he's like Iron Man was one of those characters that's like, bam, this
Power character.
He's a power character, exactly. We're like,
but think about
Spider-Man's
it.
like
Nobody cared about
wishy-washy.
Iron Man.
Wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Nobody cared about Iron Man. He was not a top tier character. He was maybe a second or a third tier comic book character.
Right.
Before all this
I agree with that. I'm just saying
Spider-Man is like, he's Spider-Man.
Yeah. But they flipped that script when Robert Downey Jr. was like, hey, I'm going to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it was, where they went, holy cow, we're on to something here.
Mm-hmm.
This is great. Like you said, let's take this whole universe or whatever, the whole story around this power character. Like Christian said, we're like Spider-Man in these, MCU movies.
Yeah.
I feel like he's like a outside player, kind of like Ant-Man, or you know what I'm saying?
He had to be because he wasn't, they didn't have the deal in place with him. But now they've got a pretty solid deal, I think, for going forward long term with this. And I have a feeling Disney would just buy Sony if they had to really do it if they wanted to.
Yeah. Well, maybe not now.
Because they're
maybe not now.
Maybe not now. They still have money, man.
No, I know.
They still, because Marvel is different. It's part of Disney, but
it's not Disney.
I still think it's not Disney, but
no.
I'm excited. Like there is so much cool stuff coming. Christian, The Mandalorian. It's coming. The
trailer should be out
anytime.
Soon. The things that they're doing are the things like, well, first of all, there's supposed to be like a 4-hour like Lucas cut, right? Isn't there like a 4-hour Rise of Skywalker?
That's the latest rumor now. Is there is a Lucas cut of Rise of, actually I think it's of not just Rise of Skywalker, like I think he's like the whole arc of all the movies or something. He worked into the Rise of Skywalker. He took footage from everything or something and like reworked everything to make it his vision. And there's, if you listen to Mike Zero, who Kathleen Kennedy has been fired like 42 times, she's back, she's fired, she's back, she's fired. She stole Jon Favreau's lunch, and now he's gave her a wedgie. Like this guy, if you guys ever want a funny, like if you're into Star Wars and the nerdy stuff, go watch his channel for a little bit. Like he does these rumors like every other day. And like something crazy is supposedly happening inside Lucasfilm.
It's like every other hour sometimes, Jamie. Like another hour later, he'll say something. Drew, seriously, he'll say something, and then an hour later, he'll negate it and be like, "Oh, this never happened." But listen to this.
So it's all clickbait, dude. It's all clickbait.
He is the ultimate in clickbait.
Yeah.
But outside of him, there is a rumor that Lucas has said he would come back if they gave him complete creative control.
Oh, of course, he's a control freak, man. He is.
So, like like you gave me $4 billion, you made your movies. Now I'll come back and I make what I want, but I do what I want. But I don't know if any Star Wars fan will ever be happy And here's my reasoning. Because Lucas did the prequels.
Yes, he did.
And if I remember correctly, a big swath of the Star Wars fandom hates the prequels. So
I don't hate them, but I just don't love them.
Yeah, they're tough to get through. That's the only way I could explain it. Like especially the second one,
Attack of the Clones was
Attack of
tough,
the
yeah.
Clones. Thank you. I watched that and I'm like, is this over yet? Like it's no, because you know what he did, and he did it wrong, was like it's really diplomatic and political and like,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? It was too much like talking about the
trade embargoes.
Yeah, where you're like, what? Well, I don't care. Like I want to see shooting, and you know what I mean?
Jedis, yeah.
Somebody lightsaber somebody's hand off.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, and bring Darth Maul back while you're at it.
Oh, please.
I'm just saying.
See,
but
most people, there's a lot of people who hate the prequels, but they love parts of them.
yeah. There it is. Darth Maul.
They love Darth Maul.
So awesome.
Hate Jar Jar Binks.
We're watching Star Wars.
Sure.
And Andrew, yes, Obi-Wan, once they make that, once that limited series, I think Jamie was saying, the limited series, not just like a...
Yep. It's not a full, like, thing. It's going to be a limited series. I don't know what that exactly means, if it means it's going to be like one series and that's it, or if it's just going to be a shorter amount of episodes. It's not a long form thing. Yeah. Because I think Mandalorian was only like 8.
Yes, 8 episodes.
Originally, you mean?
Yeah, that's all it is. There's only 8 episodes in The Mandalorian right now.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So, I think maybe that's what they mean. It's not going to be a 22, episode series. They just mean it's going to be, and I'm fine with that. Like, I think if they tried to stretch The Mandalorian out over 22 episodes, I think it would have lost.
It's going to lose it. Yep.
Lose its panache.
It's panache. So I'm cool with that. But I think Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan was one of the best parts of the whole prequels.
He's awesome, man. He was awesome.
I agree.
So I think they have a way to like redeem the prequels a little bit with this whole Disney Plus and series and stuff like that. So I'm excited about what they're doing. But like, I think even if George Lucas came back and made 3 more movies his way, it's going to be 50-50.
Yeah, people will hate on him and people will love it.
50% of the people were going to be like, it's terrible.
Jar Jar for Chancellor. These people with Jar Jar, man. Jamie, you got our cousin. His favorite character is Jar Jar Binks. I don't know who else can say that. Yeah, Drew, his favorite character.
My friend's
wife.
wife, her favorite character is Jar Jar Binks.
Misa.
Hey, Michelle. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, Misa. Oh, does Misa get me off the screen?
Misa's
Dude,
so angry.
There's this whole Reddit subreddit theory
Go
that
ahead,
Jar Jar was a Sith throughout the whole thing.
Right.
And he was like pulling the strings and a bad guy throughout the whole thing and manipulating everybody.
That'd be a twist.
Because like he ends up becoming the senator.
Right.
Like this haphazard guy. Like they're like he's the evil genius behind the whole thing.
Ridiculous.
It never paid off. It was just somebody who decided they wanted to make it a fun little thing.
I'm supporting, but I don't understand.
But I don't understand anything. Yes, this is a lot of nerdy Star Wars talk. But did you hear us talking about all the Disney stuff that's going on?
What? No. Some of the news I did hear. I actually came in at the end of that, and then I heard Karate Kid, Cobra Kai, man, and I was
Cobra
just
Kai,
like,
man. Did you watch that trailer? Did you watch it?
I did. I watched it. Upsetting that it's just seasons 1 and 2, and the very last part of it,
the last 5 seconds, man.
And I kept pausing it because in my head, as I'm listening to the guy's voice when he says, "Mr. Miyagi didn't tell you everything, or he wouldn't lie to me," and he goes, "Are you sure about that?" It sounds like Terry Silver.
It does.
It sounds like Terry Silver from the third one, the guy that comes back and brings Cobra Kai back with Kreese and Mike Barnes.
Guy.
And Mike Barnes is supposed to be coming back. So that's another big deal.
Dude, it's so good.
Now I gotta watch it. I gotta binge watch it now, dude.
You have to binge watch it.
Wait, Drew, you haven't seen either season?
He's never seen it.
Nope.
It hurts my soul.
And you're like an 80s dude, man.
I know.
He is.
I'm late to the game, dude. I'm late to the game on this.
No, you know what, Drew? You're busy out there stomping that pavement with 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations, by the way. On
Thanks,
that.
man. Yeah.
That
And,
He's
is
a live
fantastic.
stream monster.
and you know what I got for reward for getting that 1,000?
Yeah,
I
the
get to go
tube,
back.
buddy.
No, I get to go back to work.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. It's like, cool,
Yep.
you made it to 1,000. Now you can go back and go to work. And yeah.
So, Drew, you know firsthand the difference between Universal and Disney right now.
Yes,
Crowds.
I do, man.
There is a difference, right?
Wow. Like, okay, my quick tangent here. So I said it in the beginning, towards the beginning when I started going back to Universal and Disney. Disney is lacking, and it's no fault of anybody's. It's just what it is lacking in energy. It's not there. It's not like the people are trying their best, and there's an energy missing. Universal, when I go there, I don't know what's different. I don't know why it is the way it is. There's a bigger energy there. And I'm
Okay.
Much more people.
yeah, but there wasn't in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It was almost the same amount, but there was a different vibe going on over in Universal. But anyway, speaking of crowds, so Universal, I went there Saturday, and of course that was the day I told you, Jamie, my kids were like, "Ooh, we want to go." So I was like, "Cool."
They haven't gone with you in ages. They never.
Yeah. No, they're doing their own thing, and I get it. But I was like, "Cool, yeah, let's go." We went there, and it was packed. I mean, insanely packed. Where, if you guys know, or if you don't know, there's a train that takes you, a Harry Potter train or whatever, takes you from one park to the other.
It's called the Hogwarts Express.
Thank you, Hogwarts Express.
It's called the Hogwarts.
There's some sort of train.
Yeah, it's a train. It's a train.
That's like saying there's this spaceship thing in Hollywood studios. It
Hey, man.
like flies or something. I don't know.
I'm trying to get up to date.
It looks
on
like a
my-
Pac-Man
my
almost.
hair is funny. Yeah.
Looks like a Pac-Man.
It's this
Like a
thing.
cheese wedge or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a bird.
It's a
The
plane.
hawk.
I don't
The
know.
hawk. The something.
Oh.
The Millennia Hawk. I
The-
don't know.
Is it the
It's the
Millennia?
bald eagle.
It's the Millennia
Bald
Bald Eagle. It's the Millennia Bald Eagle. But no, dude, it was a 100-minute wait. 100-minute wait to
Wow.
literally take this Hogwarts Express from one park to the other, and it's like a 3-minute ride. 100-minute wait.
Wow.
It was insane. And like, since I've been going to Universal since they opened, the highest I saw it was like 25 minutes. That was
Wow.
it. So
I was
yeah.
watching your stream and it looked like a normal day at Universal
Yeah.
with masks.
Yeah.
Like that was like if you would have shown me that vlog versus a vlog like before this all started, I would have been like, oh, it's the same.
Yeah.
Except they have masks on for some reason. Why are all these weird people wearing masks?
Yeah. No, well, and that was the thing though, because it's been so dead. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been going and everyone's been going and there's nobody there. So all of a sudden it's like regular day out of the blue. And it was like, it felt like it was just crazy packed, you know, but you're probably right. That's like a typical day normally, but
Yeah, like there was no way you could be keeping your 6 feet on most instances. That had to
man,
be
I
so
was
hard.
I was trying, dude. But some of those people, dude.
No concept of personal space. I love
No.
those people.
Well, what happened?
And then your last vlog at Disney, you're walking around and you're like, it's so eerie. It's quiet. Like it looked like you snuck in.
No, it
Like,
was
it
right when
didn't
you
look
said that.
like-
Yeah.
It looked like you snuck into Disney. And then he's like, it's so quiet. I don't know why. I wonder what it is. I'm like, there's no kids.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I haven't
No
seen
kid.
one kid in your entire live stream.
No,
No,
kid.
there really aren't any kids. It's weird. Like people aren't bringing them, and that's why the attendance is down like 80%. I think, right, Drew?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, it's down. Well, Jamie was saying like Universal's like whatever stock or whatever, or attendance is like going up, and then Disney's is just like not.
That's because
Wow.
Disney is basically locked out annual pass holders. And
You-
Universal has been like, come on.
Come on
bring
in.
it.
Come on in. Come on in.
Like there was actually in the Disney earnings call, the what his CEO guy was like, 100% said it outright. We are favoring single day pass tickets and people who stay at resorts over the annual pass holders because per capita will make more money off of that one person than 10 annual pass holders would spend in the park. So that person who comes on their, one day to the park vacation is going to buy more in food, merchandise, and things than your typical annual pass holder who's a cheapie and brings their own drinks and sandwiches and doesn't spend any money on merchandise.
No,
And I can't argue with that fact.
You can't, but the thing is, you have to have those people actually here in the parks. That's the
right.
You're
picking people who aren't showing up.
They're not even. Yeah. Or you could have me and all the other annual pass holders. I buy
who spend
food. I buy some
bucks.
food, and I buy a drink or something like that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. No, like it. But they did start opening up. No, but they did start opening up more reservations for pass holders because I think they're realizing.
But I still feel good about my decision to cancel my pass because right now for the upcoming, I don't know how many months, it is still blocked out for annual pass members to try and get a weekend reservation.
Yeah.
Like, so if you wanted to go during the weekend, it's impossible to get a reservation right now. So for us, the family who can only go on the weekends, it doesn't make sense to pay for an annual pass that you can maybe go once a month if you're lucky.
Yeah. No, and then it doesn't make sense. And this is what's ridiculous too. I heard some people that
what house would Drew be in?
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
What?
Because everyone's talking about like Hufflepuff and Gryffindor, and Drew's not really a Harry Potter guy. So Drew's Animal House. He's in Beta House.
All right. I'm down with that. I'm a retired Beta House guy. God. I'm a retired Beta House guy.
But I'll tell you this, Drew likes him some pumpkin juice.
It's fantastic.
He's been all about the pumpkin juice.
It's fantastic, man. Christian, have you had it?
I have not had pumpkin juice. I'm not a pumpkin aficionado, nor do I.
Don't like it at all?
I like pumpkin seeds. I don't like pumpkin bread. I don't like pumpkin.
Okay.
I was watching you when Jamie asked you if it was Harry Potter related, and then you said it was, right?
Yeah.
See, I've watched the movies, but I don't remember the pumpkin. I remember butterbeer. Yeah. I don't remember them specifically drinking some sort of pumpkin juice.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like cut or something.
No, I don't think it was really prominent. I don't think it was as prominent. I only noticed it when I was watching because when we went to Harry Potter, like I went to the Wizarding World before I even saw the movies. So when I kept seeing like that big signs like pumpkin juice, I'm like, what the heck is pumpkin juice? And then then I saw it, and then when we watched the movies,
I'm not a pumpkin fan. Like pumpkin spice latte, I'm not. No.
Nope. But you know what though? But this, maybe you wouldn't like it, but it's more like, do you like cider, like apple cider?
I do. I like myself an apple cider. I will drink an apple cider.
It's like an apple cider with like pumpkin. It's like pumpkin pie, but it's not like that pumpkin spice where you're like, holy cow, this is just gross. Like some pumpkin spices I can't.
Well,
like
pumpkin spice is not pumpkin.
Right. No, it's just the spices.
There's no pumpkin flavor in pumpkin spice.
Right. It's just the nutmeg.
It's just the nutmeg and cinnamon and whatever concoction they've made. It has no pumpkin flavor at all in any of these pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin spice, all this stuff.
No, because it's just what they put in pumpkin.
Right.
Like for a pumpkin pie.
Which is hilarious. It's like a marketing gimmick.
Yeah.
Genius.
Well, they're like, how are we going to get rid of all this pumpkin
all this
spice?
Cinnamon. We have all this cinnamon. What are we going to do with all this cinnamon?
Shove it in people's coffee. They'll drink it.
People figured out the cinnamon challenge was stupid, and they stopped doing that. So what are we going to do with all this cinnamon?
Oh, man. No, but seriously, though, like, do you like pumpkin pie at all?
I will eat a pumpkin pie.
Nope. Then it's
not my favorite, but I'll eat it.
You should try it then. Like, because like I said, it's like a cider. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be gross, to be honest with you, because it just sounds weird. Pumpkin juice. I'm like, ugh.
Gary, are you allergic to pumpkin?
Gary's
allergic to pumpkin?
I'm making it up.
I wouldn't doubt that.
You wouldn't doubt that.
No. So what do you got coming up, Christian? What's coming up on the good old Disjabber chat?
Well, great that you asked. Friday night, as you know, is trivia.
Of course.
I do. And Saturday night, if you guys were watching last Saturday night, I had Tanya, that crazy
huge
Disney
night.
lady.
Yeah.
I had 75 in the stream, most I've ever done. I'm not up to Drew's numbers yet. I don't have Drew's
Hey,
views. I'm
that's
getting
the
there.
park, man. That's the park. The park
Getting
brings
there.
the numbers. Park brings the numbers.
But this coming weekend, Saturday night, I have Magical News Live. Nick from Magical News Live.
Nick.
Yes. So that's going to be a big deal. And he's promoting like a champ. And I told him, I said, get me 100 in the stream, brother. Get it for me. And he's like, I'll do my best. But he holds at least 300 to 400 in all his live streams.
Yeah. His
So-
live streams are always 300-400 easy.
Yep. So I'll see. But if you guys could show up and just show a minute of love, that would be great.
Oh, dude, I'm always there. You know me.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying to everybody
Even
out
when
there.
we're having even when we're watching Dora the Explorer in our family,
Yeah.
movie, man, I still put it on in the corner.
Yeah. While you're singing,
Believe it or
Dora.
not, the kiddo liked that movie. She actually liked it.
Oh, the Dora the Explorer movie.
The Dora the Explorer movie.
We rented it because we ran out of movies to watch over quarantine. So we were like,
Well,
all
you
right.
have a younger kid.
Yeah. No, we watched
get
it.
away with that.
I mean, for what it was, I thought it was actually pretty funny and amusing.
You like
It was
it?
a pretty.
Oh,
it
wow.
had some adult jokes in it.
Yes, it did.
They
Night, Zach.
definitely. Night,
Oh,
Zach.
hey,
Thanks for
Zach,
stopping by.
Thanks for the super chat, bud.
Oh, and the Adamsons
Hey,
are
Zach,
here. And
go
it
say. Oh, the Adamsons, awesome.
and
go ahead.
it is Alicia's birthday today.
Everybody, say happy birthday to Alicia. Happy
Drew's gonna sing
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Copyright.
Copyright. There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
birthday. We sing it.
Yeah,
I
we
don't know,
sing a
we're messing up.
birthday. It's birthday time.
Happy birthday. Da, 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 da. That's what every restaurant would do.
Yep.
Oh, talk about anxiety.
Yeah, but that movie was actually pretty decent
Yeah.
and fun, dude. So I'm watching Lucifer on Netflix. I love that
Oh.
show. It's a great show.
Fantastic show.
So the next season's out, and I finished it, and I was
don't,
pissed. 'cause
careful.
it's short.
Well,
It's not the normal full season of Lucifer. It's like only like 8
half of the
episodes or
season-
something.
Half of the season, yeah.
And when it ended, I was trying to click it to go to the next one, and there was no next one. I was like,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Well,
But so I paused it because I don't want to watch that with the kiddo coming in the room.
Yeah, you
Because
don't.
there's a
No,
lot of
you-
things that aren't very.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
So the name of the episode was like Diablo or something, right? And she goes, and it says Lucifer. She goes, oh, it's luscious. I'm like, no, that's not luscious. And then she goes, oh, Diego, like on Dora. I'm like, nope, that's Diablo. She goes, yeah, the guy on Dora. I'm like, no, his name was not Diablo on Dora the Explorer. She thought Diego and Diablo were the same thing.
Well, hey, maybe they could be in that universe, multi-universe.
Speaking of the kiddo, hold on. Let me take a FaceTime call to say goodnight.
Absolutely. Christian, have you seen?
Hi, baby.
I don't want. No, I didn't. I'm
Good
one of
night.
those guys, Drew, that
I
if
love
I
you.
don't start a show,
Do you want to
I
say
won't
goodnight to
pick it
the
up in the
people on
middle.
the live stream?
Gotcha.
Here, hold on.
like, you know what I mean? Like, if I,
Yeah.
even it
Say
could be
goodnight,
amazing.
everybody.
Hey, Al.
Hi.
I love you, baby. I'll see you in the morning.
Drew, I won't pick up a show in the middle.
Bye.
I just
Yeah.
won't do it.
No, I get
And-
it. I get it.
And if the show's amazing and I find out it's canceled, I won't even start it. Like, if it's
No,
two seasons and canceled, I won't even start it.
That,
I
that will
do
make
that.
me mad.
I do that on Netflix where I'll if I find something, I'm like, ooh, that could be good. I'm like, when did it come out? 2016, and it has two seasons. I'm like, no, okay,
No.
we're not gonna, because it's not gonna end. Like, they just
Right.
got rid of it. But Jamie, let me ask you a question about. I'm halfway through Lucifer, the new season.
Okay. Yeah.
And me and Veronica were watching. There's one episode, and I hate it so much when shows do this, where it was just an episode that had no connective
Oh, filler.
properties. It's a filler, dude. It was that black and white kind of like.
Yeah, I hate
You know
those
what
episodes.
I'm just like, really? Like, what? Why even put it? I'd rather shorten the season and just not have that in there.
They literally used it for like 1 second. Something they could have passed with a line of dialogue in another episode.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
used an entire episode to set up.
yeah, of course. It's just a waste of time filler.
And you only have 8 episodes.
No, they must
Like,
have been.
you could have totally done something more with that.
No, they probably were just under time constraints because of the Rona.
This was also supposed to be the last season. They were like, it's done after this. But
Yeah.
then they came back and said, nope, we're giving it one more.
Yep. Which I hope they don't just burn it
I hope
in
they
the
just keep
ground.
it going. I hope they just keep it going because it's such a funny show.
Oh, it's awesome, dude. Absolutely awesome.
Grimm. Oh, I remember Grimm. That was a good series. We
Wait,
watched
who's
that on
Grimm?
NBC. Michelle.
Oh,
She
okay.
said
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
been watching Grimm.
Grimm's good.
Um,
Yeah.
That was a good one. I used to watch that all the time. What else are you watching, Diz Jabber? I know you're a little bit. What's going on with New Jersey schools? Because Florida's a dumpster fire with our virtual school.
All right.
What's going on in New Jersey?
We just had our big board meeting Monday night. And
Were you right or was my sister right?
what did
Who was right?
what did Allison say?
Allison said that they were going to do, the in person and virtual together. And
Right. No, so it's not hybrid. It's not going to be the in-person and virtual. It is going to be the superintendent came on and said because of the lack of air quality and they don't have the special PPCV valve. I don't even know what the heck they were talking about. I just tell me if I'm going to be teaching or not.
Yeah. Right.
So
Get to the point.
basically, he said we're going to go all remote until November 9th.
Wow.
So it's
Okay.
fully remote till November 9th. We still don't know whether or not we're teaching from our homes to all these kids or from our classroom to all these kids. They are scrambling like you have no idea right now because they were planning on this full hybrid, on a hybrid thing where half the kids are home, half the kids aren't. Now it's full remote. So now they don't even know what's going on. So these kids, the schedule I received today looks like I'm going to be teaching, whether it's from here or my classroom, all day, and these kids will be sitting from 8 o'clock to about 2:45, minus the hour for lunch and recess and stuff. I don't even what the hell's recess? Oh, I'm gonna go to the
right.
bathroom.
They're gonna
I'll
play
tell
on
you
the
what
video
recess
game.
is.
Video
Christian,
game.
you know what recess is? I'm not joking. The gym teachers play YouTube videos and tell the kids to dance. That is what her
You're
recess
right.
has been.
They do that. They
Wow.
do that. You're right.
Wow.
Yeah. So more or less, it's going to be me doing whatever I can do. But the thing is, like, I'm happy about it because I wanted virtual. I did not want to be in the classroom with these kids only
Yeah,
because
I don't blame you.
one kid sneezes. I'm telling you right now, it'll be like
Oh.
Dracula with the crucifix. I'm out.
Yep.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
You're to the nurse. Goodbye to the nurse.
Yeah.
So
I don't understand how they're doing in person right now, and I don't understand how they're convincing 6-year-olds to leave a mask on and not touch each other.
I know. Or it's ridiculous. So
Never mind, leave
Yeah.
the mask on, not
Yeah.
touch each other. These kids literally are like,
thank you,
Can
Michelle.
I have your crayon? I mean, it's
I get it.
You're it.
Christian,
Accurate.
today was such a dumpster fire of virtual learning. It was not even funny. So we had a substitute virtual teacher.
See, I'm scared of that. What if I need a sub or something? I'm not going to
Do
have.
you know what
one
it
of
turned
these-
out to be?
Oh no.
She didn't have the lesson plan.
Blippy!
She had no access. She had no access to the lesson plan. Our teacher emailed us the lesson plan, and we, as the parent, had to go through and step the kid through each assignment and then basically be the teacher for the day. The substitute sat in a virtual meeting and was like, if you need help with something, I'm here. But I can't help you with anything specific about any of the lessons because I don't have any of that information. So why are you there?
There for moral support.
Yeah.
The teacher the night before sent out a thing, hey, we're not going to have a virtual meeting tomorrow because I'm not there, so don't worry about your kid having to be on the video conference. Okay. So I didn't get Elle dressed and ready for 8:40 in the morning, ready to be on camera. At 8:35, we get a message from the messaging service that we're using with the teacher that says, oh, by the way, they just let us know that the kids need to log in before 8:50 into the virtual meeting or they'll be marked absent.
Wow.
See, I'm just waiting for the day the kids are in there with me and they both come up to me. I'm looking at them like, you both were wearing, you guys were wearing different masks. I know you were. Yeah, we switched. It will be like 2319 and Monsters Inc. I'll be like, get them out. I'll be hosing them down. I'll have right guard out. Anything I can get to spray them down, I'm gone.
Yeah. Christian, do you know how prepared they were for this? So they use a system, right? where
Yeah.
they could, they tried one, it crashed, it didn't work. So they moved on to Microsoft Teams for their virtual meetings. The kids can create their own meetings. So what happens is the teacher makes a meeting that everyone's supposed to be in for the day for class. And then they're like, okay, we're going to go to snack. Come back after this to the second half of the day meeting or whatever after lunch. 3 different kids make 3 different meetings, their own meetings. And 2 kids are in one meeting with this kid, 2 kids are in another meeting with this kid, and another one's in this one. And nobody's in the class meeting except the teacher and me and Elle, because I'm the only parent apparently at home with the kids.
Right.
And the other ones are just in their own meetings that they're somehow allowed to create. Wouldn't you think that would be like point number 1 when you're setting up a system? Don't let the children make their own meeting.
I don't even know how they can do that. I don't get it. Yeah.
Yeah, leave the kids in control. Just leave the kids in control. They'll learn.
So I was in a Google Meet, and this is a huge privacy issue too, because you don't know what the heck's going on at people's houses.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and I'm talking to a student, and he's eating breakfast and he's slurping his Cheerios, and I'm trying to teach. I got stuff going on the screen, and then his little brother, totally naked, goes flying across the screen like ET, like goes flying across the screen, and all of a sudden I'm like,
oh my
and then
God.
the mom comes flying, and the mom's like, Jesus Christ, grabs the camera, slams it down. I'm like, by the way, they didn't show up for the rest of the school year. They didn't show back up. They were done.
They were done. They were out.
Yeah, we're
good. We're good. We don't need to do this.
Let's go out on that note.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Dude, it's bad. Some of the parents have just left their kids at home
Yeah, you're
with
saying that.
slightly older siblings.
Right.
Like 1 year
There
old.
are kids who have come back from lunch and the teacher's like, how was lunch? I didn't get lunch because I don't know how to make it. Okay. Don't you have an adult there to help you? No, they're at work. I can call them.
I'm
These
waiting
are
for the kid to walk over with
6-year-olds.
a Jack Daniels bottle and sit there. I have my snack.
I'm good to go. And the teacher has to watch that.
Start
Like
lighting the lighter.
Yep.
I
Light-
literally listened.
Yes.
Look what my dad showed me how to do, you know?
Oh my God. Like I literally listened to a teacher have a nervous breakdown for the first week.
Yep. You said that.
The
Right.
entire time as she screamed at different kids to stop doing things.
Stop being you.
45 poop emojis in a row in the class chat.
Wait, Jamie, didn't you had that video? Didn't somebody say I'm gonna kill you or something like
Yeah.
that?
I kill you.
Yeah.
I kill
2
you.
kids screaming at each other. One kid, I kill you. The other kid, you can't say that. And the other kid's like, I just said it. I kill you.
Kindergarten, right?
Kindergarten. This is first grade. First grade. First grade.
Wow.
I just,
That's horrible.
I don't
I
understand like how they're even learning anything. Like,
I agree.
No, but like Christian was saying, it's this privacy thing, man. That's really weird. Like,
oh my
it's
God,
a
you don't
little
understand how many
invasive.
times the teacher had to say, I need you guys to mute your microphones.
They
You
don't.
hear everything in your house.
I can hear your mother screaming at your dad.
We heard that. You could hear a family arguing in the background.
Oh yeah,
And the poor
It's
teacher's
life,
like,
man. But it's
the poor
life.
teacher's like, hey, Timmy, I need you to mute that microphone, Timmy. I can hear things that I shouldn't hear.
Yep.
I feel for every teacher out there because as a parent, I'm losing it. And I have to really maintain my kid.
Yeah.
Versus she's got 17 kids
Oh my god, dude. No
in
way.
our one little class.
Nope.
That's
and it
crazy.
is literally an entire day of I have to go to the bathroom. Teacher, can I go to the bathroom? And then the kid's gone for 20 minutes.
Playing on their tablet, dude.
Yes.
Telling you, dude. That's what it is.
20 minutes.
Oh.
I mean, and they get them up. It's not too bad. They get them up and stuff like that. So, because that was my concern. Like, she's going to be sitting in this little chair with headphones on for 8.5 hours. But they at least get them up and move them around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I got mad at first because they were like really pushing this headphone issue. Like, they want the kids to be wearing headphones.
Okay.
And for me, my problem was I'm trying to listen to what she's doing so that I can
Oh, yeah.
be available in case something's going wrong,
Hmm.
because she won't tell me. She will sit there and stare at a screen that's not what she's supposed to be doing
Yep.
for however long. And then I'll be like, baby, I haven't heard anything in a while. Is everything okay? It's not working. What's not working? The thing. And it's been 20 minutes and she was supposed to be doing completely something else. And she just, or they tell kids, okay, this is a 6-year-old, right? They're like, okay, I want you to work on this assignment in this other app for 20 minutes. Come back to this meeting at 10:40. Now, the parents don't hear that because
Right.
they're wearing headphones.
Right.
So they're relying on a 6-year-old
To
to
follow
work
directions.
on something independently, know it's 10:40,
Yeah.
stop doing that, and come back to something else.
Yeah.
No. That's not happening. It never happened. Not one time did it ever work.
Dude, it probably doesn't even happen for a 15-year-old. You know what I mean?
No.
Like,
High school
And they're
students
tech
you can do it.
savvy. They're the ones who
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what they're doing. So I'm
I
not
know,
logging
like-
on.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh, crap. it's-
Christian, I want to see that Gaston's Tavern sign behind you. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
that.
That
That's
is
your
sweet.
man right there, huh?
I know it is. There it is.
Where'd you get that, Christian?
Courtesy of Jen Jess. She donated it to the channel. I guess she went through Shop Disney Parks or Shop Parks or whatever and
Dude,
called
that's
them.
pretty awesome.
Yeah. No,
Right?
that is awesome.
Yeah, I love it. And dude, it's like legit wood. It's not like
It
a
looks
piece
like
of,
it. It doesn't look like a piece of
Yeah.
cardboard. It looks.
No, it's not.
Is it carved or is it just like printed?
No,
Is
well,
it raised?
not really. No, it's printed
Okay.
on there.
That's still cool.
Oh, it's legit. You kidding?
Jen Jess is
man.
awesome.
Absolutely. And Jen Jess has her own channel. Everybody, Magically Mad
Everybody,
Adventures.
yes, Magically Mad Adventures. Check her
So
out.
please go check her out.
If
That'll be
somebody
great.
could throw up her link in there, I would.
Gary's
appreciate
got it.
And throw up the Adamsons link also if you got a chance. We've already put up Gary's up there, and I told you Gary blew us all out of the water with her first vlog. Like,
Ridiculous how good that
it's
was,
like, oh,
man.
I heard your first vlog. Hey, check mine out. And
That's
it was
Yeah.
just the entire chat crying. Pretty
Yep.
much was the entire thing.
Community chat crying.
Yeah. I will say it was a little dusty in my room. There was some dust in there. I think a little bit got in my eye.
Things getting in your eye. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, man. You're such a baby.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Hello,
Dude,
Brad.
it reminded me.
Hey,
It reminded
what's
me
up,
of when
my
our
man,
parents, like when my parents, they did a Disney for Christmas for us,
Right.
and
I
they did a
remember.
bunch of different gifts, and they wrapped them, and they were like progressively leading toward us figuring out we were going on a Disney vacation.
That's awesome.
Like one of them was like the Disney plane, and I can't remember. My memory's so terrible. I think me and my sister were so like didn't get it. Like they had to eat. We got to the last one, and they were still like,
You're like, you didn't
"We're
put
going to Disney." Like to the point of like,
pieces together?
yeah, like it could have been like a ticket that said you're going to Disney. We're like, what is this?
With a
Well,
little
like-
airplane. And,
Yeah. Picture of you at Disney, you know?
Yeah, so it totally reminded me of
like
that.
superimposed.
Yeah, it totally reminded me of that whole experience. So it was a little dusty in here.
It was good. She did a nice job. And
She
Jamie,
did.
we were talking the other night, and I'm thinking, Drew, what do you use? You use iMovie, I think Jamie said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he hates
I
it.
heard that
I-
iMovie just recently updated.
Oh,
Okay.
So iMovie now has like these comic filters. I haven't tried it out yet.
Really, I haven't
But-
I haven't really looked.
Yeah, I
Okay.
haven't edited in a little while. So when I go back on, I'm going to check that out. But it's supposedly on the Mac, on the MacBooks, everything. iMovie has been updated.
Okay.
okay.
So check that out. We might have some. Who knows what they're going to give me? I love iMovie. I love.
They need to give you some better text options.
Yes, because
Oh my
Jamie
God,
was saying, Drew,
oh my God, dude, the text.
I can't put text in this top right corner. I can't. It won't let me.
Yeah, I know. It gives you only certain areas that you can put it, and then
Where you don't want to put it.
where where my face is, it's like right
Right
here.
across his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, right across his
So,
face.
well, which actually isn't a bad idea. Cover that thing right up, but
Oh my god.
yeah, no, it's funny, Christian. You bring that up though, because I haven't edited in a little while because I've just been
Okay.
going
Yeah, because he does live
right.
streams.
I've been going live, which I'm like, that day it's more tiring.
Hey, Kyler. Thanks for stopping by, Kyler Aubrey.
Kyler.
Hey, Kyler.
Aubrey.
Yeah, it's funny, man. I'm not a fan of iMovie, like, because I was always a professional level user in my day job from being a graphic designer. So I was always used to like the Adobe Photoshops and all that stuff. And then I tried to go into iMovie and I'm like, it won't let me do stuff. It's like, no,
Yeah.
you can only do this.
Yeah.
And this will only go to here. And if you want to put it there, no, you can't put it there. I'm like, but I
Yeah.
want to put it there.
I want to put it
won't
anywhere
let
I
you.
want. Anywhere I want.
And like Christian said, he has to do this crazy workaround to put like a video with another video or a picture next to it. Like you have to like export a video and
I have to
export a
export
picture.
the video with the picture, and then I have to add the video later, so I have the picture with, because you can't layer a picture and video. You
Right,
can't,
right.
It shortens it out, and I'm like,
Yeah. You're like, come on, man.
this close to greatness, and you can't let me have this.
I know,
Just let me
I know.
have this. I don't have much. Let me
know.
have this.
Let me have that
I
one.
use Adobe Premiere Pro, but I heard Gary, she likes to edit, or she's been editing in DaVinci Resolve, which
Okay.
is pretty cool because it's a free program. It is a powerful video editor that is a free
But
program.
Drew, it's not. It's hard. I watched her.
It's
and
not
I'm like,
easy. No.
That's my problem. I'm an idiot. And trying to like that learning curve and like learning, I would get frustrated. I mean, eventually I know I have to like try something
Right.
a little more, but like right now it's like I got the iMovie, and it's like pretty much has training wheels on it.
Hey Pam.
Yeah.
It has training wheels. Like really, Hey, what's up, Pam?
Hey, Pam. Thanks for stopping by.
I work with
Yeah,
Pam.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
I call her
Hi,
Pamela
Pam.
Ding Dong. Pamela Ding Dong.
Well, I wouldn't call her that. That sounds kind of rude. Pam, I wouldn't say that. Let him say that. He's
You
a
wouldn't
terrible
say it.
person.
I say it, and I say it all the time.
No, but so I'm used to like my Adobe Premiere, and it took me a
I have
while to get
questions.
used to that. So it took me a while to get used to that. Yes, Premiere Pro can be quite buggy. It does. It used to quit on me quite a bit. I did have to get a nicer computer to be able to use it properly. My old computer was not liking life. But I've heard good things about DaVinci Resolve, so I plan on doing a Premiere, iMovie, DaVinci Resolve battle and trying to figure out the both of them for like if you're a beginner, do iMovie. If you're just getting into this thing and you don't know what you're doing or what's going on, do iMovie because it will make your life a lot easier. And I still, to this day, iMovie does like picture slideshows so much easier than Premiere Pro. Like Premiere Pro, you have to like do everything manually or get presets, and it's
complicated to do
powerful,
but complicated to
it's
do
complicated to do a
things.
simple thing.
Yeah.
So what I like for one of my videos, I literally the only time I ever used iMovie was I opened it to make a photo slideshow thing, exported that as a movie, and then brought that into my Premiere Pro because there was no way to do what I wanted really easily in Premiere Pro.
Right.
But so I've got a bunch of new videos coming out, which are going to be tech stuff for beginners.
Cool.
Which is going to be like literally explaining one little item and one little thing.
Like this is the power button. Here it is. You turn it on.
This is a lens. This is what it does.
You take photos.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've got my first one is going to be actually, it's already done. That was my camera review, but I realized I was way above people's heads in that. Like I was throwing out terms and things. People had no clue what I was talking about. So the next one is going to literally just explain the differences between the cameras you can buy and what's good for a new vlogger. Like just simple. Super simple.
Yeah.
And then I've got one coming out. I'm going to probably premiere it before your trivia on Friday, Christian.
Okay.
And it's the easy way to stream without 1,000 users. So if you don't have 1,000 subscribers and you want to stream on your mobile device, because you can do it like this. Anybody can do it. You have 0 subscribers, you can stream like this if you want to. But you fire up your phone and you're like, hey, I'm at the park. I want to go live. No. It tells you like, no, you can't do it.
That's
so
a huge
I've got
letdown. Yeah.
Oh, it is. It made me mad because like I didn't know that, and I hit 1,000 subscribers, and I tried to do it the first time, and then I hit 1,000 subscribers, And I was like, so that automatically unlocks, right? I'm on 1,000. I tried to go, nope, it's still not unlocked. It took like weeks.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you.
Unlock it for me.
Yeah, because I'm still not able to go live through YouTube. I still have to use StreamYard.
It literally took me weeks.
Really?
To get it before it finally let me do it.
Yeah.
But like you got like instantly monetized, which was weird. Like for me, it took like a week or a week and a half for them to approve me once I applied. Well, seems like you were like approved the next day you were monetized.
So I got monetized, but I still can't go live through YouTube. And I'm like, it's been what? I don't know. It's been like a week.
At least
a week. And just speaking about monetization real quick. So I was at live streaming at Epcot the other day. And then we were like, cool, the mariachi band's playing. Cool. Let's sit here for a while. So there was like 4 songs roughly that I was, doing. And I'm like, oh, cool. So then we got home to see about copyright things. So all 4 of those songs were copyright. Okay. No, and that's fine. So then it was like, do you want to keep these in? It gave me this option. Do you want to keep these in and you can share the revenue with these? And I'm like, no. Yeah. So then we were like, we need to get in there and take them out. I think we have 2 that have actually went through and like uncopywrote, and the other 2 is still there. So I'm sharing my money right now because they won't, like, we couldn't do all 4 and get them off.
With the guy who wrote La Cucaracha.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, what the heck, dude? Like it wouldn't just, it would not just let us take it off.
So you want to know something really fun?
Yes.
I went through that at one point in time. So I filmed like the entire Indiana Jones stunt spectacular.
Yeah.
And so I put it up and it's like, okay, copyright. There's a section and it tells you the sections. It tells you whatever, like from 388 to 377 or whatever.
Right.
It'll tell you what it is.
Yeah.
And it gives you the choice. So I went through, I'm like, okay. So I went in and I swapped it out for something. And it's like, okay, now it's from 411 to 522.
Yeah.
And it's you take it out. And then it goes, nope, now it's 622 to 84. I'm like,
just do the big, just do the big.
Just tell me all of them.
No, that's happened to me. Yeah, that's happened to me too, dude. I know. That happened to me on at Animal Kingdom, the water show that they don't have anymore, or they're not having anymore. I forget what it's called.
Rivers of Light.
Rivers of Light. Thank you. Same thing happened, dude. Like 5 different times. It'd be like from whatever to whatever. I'm like, no, okay, that's it. Cool. Next day we go, another copyright, same video. I'm like, what the heck, dude? Just give me the whole thing, Just give me the whole thing and I'll get rid of it.
Disney Stranger, when you go into your thing, it'll tell you that you have a copyright and you click on it. And then it'll literally underneath there, it tells you where the section of the copyright is at. And
it'll tell you can either cut it out or replace the song.
You can cut it out, replace it. Let me see, I'm opening one right now. So if you hit, it'll say important notifications. A video received a copyright claim.
YouTube takes forever to do it, though.
Yeah,
I go back to iMovie. I redo that whole part right on iMovie.
And then if you there's a little arrow that tells you where the clip is. No, it's in your channel dashboard. So you go to your channel dashboard, and right up there in the top right corner, it's going to have a section that says important notifications.
Hey, Drew, Kyler asked you a question there. What are you doing tomorrow?
I'm going to work tomorrow. No, I'm actually going to work, and then I'm going live from Hollywood Studios around 5.
All right.
And then it'll say copyright summary and status. And then if you click the little thing to open it up, it'll literally tell you like from 2911 to 3027, you have an option to like replace it, share the revenue, mute it, delete it.
Never share the revenue. Never share the revenue. It's not enough revenue. It's not enough revenue to be shared, man.
My 28 cents I make off this video.
How do you split a penny? I can't split that penny, man.
A fraction of a penny. A fraction of a penny.
Christian, 26 people in the outlet. They're gonna that's the plan. 26 people.
Wait, it's not open yet though.
No. September 9th, apparently.
9th.
26? there's not going to be social distancing. First of all, you know that, and you might want to call ahead and ask about vlogging only because you're going to be.
We talked
if
about
you're-
this.
Because if
We
you're in
don't
there
think they're
for
going
like
to let it.
30
I don't-
minutes, that's taking up other people's time that could be in there buying stuff.
No. And that's exactly what I said. Where they're going to go, you're just coming in here to, do your video and then you're out.
Because you know what it's going to be when it opens. It's going to be
All
every
vloggers.
vlogger.
All vloggers.
Yep.
Same thing like it was the opening day of Disney when I watched Drew's video. Every person there
Yep.
was a vlogger.
Vlogger. Well,
Oh
same
my
with,
god.
same
I saw
with,
Drew was walking by Prince Charming Deb, walked right by him. I'm
No,
Drew, I'm texting him. You're right by Deb. He goes, I know, we were on the same path for a while.
Christian, no, I'm not kidding you, dude. It was like I'd walk over here and like we'd be over near whatever shop, and I'm like I knew who Prince Charming Deb was. I'd seen his videos.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was him. Like I just didn't even. It was early, but I got there and like everywhere I went, that dude's there. And like
Yeah.
kinda like I see him like, hey, what's up, man?
He's like Waldo in your vlog. You just like, hey, there's Dev again. Hey, look, there's Dev again.
Yeah. You just
Dev.
keep coming. I'm like, oh, there's that guy again. I'm like, oh, okay,
And it's like
But yeah,
the vlogger thing. It's like you're both vloggers, so you kind of give the what's up,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you know
yeah,
each other.
yeah,
It's like that.
yeah. It's like I know what you're doing, and you know what I'm doing, and
'Cause I'm wondering if they're just gonna do like, hey, no filming.
I think so. I really do.
They have
think so.
to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Because it's not fair to the people that honestly do want to get there and buy stuff. Like, you know what I
Funny
mean?
thing, Disney Stranger, they were doing that before the pandemic.
Doing what?
If you used to go to the iDrive version of the outlet,
Yeah.
they would literally have the music on 11.
Yep.
And
All
it
the way
was
up to 11.
every Disney greatest hit you
Yep.
could ever imagine playing at like the loudest level you could get it.
Yep.
And then when the vloggers would leave, it would like mysteriously go back down.
Well, and that's why my antique videos, because people are like, oh, well, why don't you talk while you're in it? Like, 'cause I have to do the,
Because it's all Bon Jovi.
dude, it's like Bon Jovi and, REO Speedwagon, which I love, man. Don't get me wrong. But they're like, they crank it. And I'm like, okay, the heck with it. I'll just shoot stuff and then I'll do the voiceover.
Dude, Christian, have you seen the antique store that he goes to?
all right. So I have not seen that vlog. I have seen the thumbnail, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is this place that he is at? So I quickly clicked on it. I just like kind of scanned through it real quick. I had a couple minutes, and that's crazy. Like, how did you find that place?
I went like a year and a half ago because Veronica, that's what it was. Veronica, I was working and she had the day off, and she just ended up it's in North Lakeland. And she just went there and she goes, oh, yeah, I was looking for something over there and I found this antique store. She goes, they sell a whole bunch of Disney pins, like for cheap, like compared to what Disney. And I'm an antique store guy. I love antique stores, man.
Drew's an everything guy. You ever notice that? I'm a movie
everything
guy.
I'm an everything guy, man. I'm an everything guy. Everything, baby. But I like deals. I like to find good deals.
What's up, Orlando Mike?
Hey, what's up, dude? But
Go
yeah,
check out Orlando Mike.
But Veronica came back and was like, she's like, you need to check this place out. I said, okay. So we went there, man, and it is so huge. Like literally, you could spend if you look at every booth,
bananas the stuff that's there. It's like signs from inside the park.
Yeah. Oh no, like
this used to be hanging outside a ride.
Well,
I would totally set that stuff up.
Yeah, no,
here, man. That would be awesome.
Christian. They're like chairs from the lounge of, one of the hotels or
All right. Well, all right. I'm gonna take a tangent on you, Drew, right here.
Yeah,
all right. So remember what you were saying. There was a place 5 or 6, maybe 7 years ago where I went with Allison and Sam and Michelle, and it was this big warehouse, and it was in the middle of nowhere. And I forget what it was called, but dude, it was like a legit warehouse, truck doors where the trucks pull up. And this place had like from Port Orleans had all like 50 telephones you could buy from the actual room. Had bedspreads, had all kinds of the big figures that they would put like at Pop Century. It was like $1,000 for this humongous thing.
Yeah.
But all right, yeah. But I wonder if that's the same place. But this place I went to was in the middle of nowhere. It's like where horror movies start. So I didn't.
That's
But-
how they they give you the bait to get in there. They're
Yeah.
like, ooh, come check this out, and then they it's a horror movie.
No,
after
Christian,
that.
there was a fake barrel, like a cartoon barrel,
Yeah,
that was from the
it was
Disney
from a
cruise
cruise
ship.
ship. Yeah, dude, it was
And what else did they have? Didn't they have that? What was that big orange thing that those two guys bought that you saw them buying?
the orange thing.
It's like
the
a
orange.
giant pin or something like that, or whatever.
Oh, I can't remember orange.
You said those two guys. I don't know if it was orange or whatever. They bought those two
Oh.
guys were buying like something giant.
The bat, dude.
The bat.
Dude, it was a Christian. Do you see it? It was a baseball bat from All Star Resort, and I'm talking, dude. No, like this thing was like 15 feet tall, like huge, man. But those guys that bought that, dude, we got there and like I saw them and I was like, hey, how you doing? They're like, yeah, we're like pretty much. They were like, we're buying like everything here. We're like buying everything here, basically. And I said, do you mind if I film it before you buy all this stuff?
No way. I have to watch it. I have to
Dude,
watch it.
like these guys like were just
Christian, they have
I want
cast
that and
member
that.
uniforms.
yeah.
Shut up.
Dude, I was this close. No, I was this close. I actually almost bought but I wanted to know exactly when and where it was from. But it looked like one of those Christmas like jackets the guys wear, at Magic Kingdom, maybe. And it was $20, dude. And I was like almost gonna buy it. I'm like, oh, that'd just be something cool to have, but we didn't buy it. But yeah, there's so much awesome stuff over
If
at that.
you buy a cast member uniform, Drew, this is how you get into the utilidors. You have it on. You're like, oh yeah, I work here.
I thought that they have name tags and cast member uniforms. You could
Yeah.
totally throw one of those on and just be like,
Yep. Going to work. Just going to work. Don't mind me.
Press. Yep.
As I'm vlogging.
although Drew, if you ever see anything like Gaston related, you're gonna have to pick it
Hit
up.
me up,
because-
dude.
Yeah.
I will Venmo you.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
that man will go nuts for a legit Park Gaston memorabilia.
But let me tell you, when this whole craziness is over, Christian,
Yeah. Okay.
and we're all actually able to be in the same place together, no, we need to make a trip to this antique store. You got to come down.
I'm coming. No,
Seriously,
I'm
man.
coming. I'm totally coming.
I honestly could spend probably like 4 hours in that store easily.
All right. Well, I'm gonna grab a couple Disfam members. I'll grab Gary. I'll grab
Yeah, man.
We'll come down there for like a day and just go
Oh my
there.
god. Could
Seriously.
you imagine like a vlogception?
Yeah.
Like eight vloggers vlogging the same thing.
Make it a challenge. Make it a challenge.
Well,
How many can we get?
You know what was cool though
Oh, dude.
is
Charity.
so I was always wondering, like, because there's a few different areas that have Disney stuff, and there's like two guys that bring in like the stuff from Port Orleans and all that stuff.
Okay.
But the last time I went, I was doing my video, and I saw this guy bringing this big sign that came from Pop
We
Century.
would clear that place out, Michelle. If you brought all of us down there at one time.
Oh yeah, no, we'd make a killing, but it's good
Oh my
stuff,
God.
man. But no, but the guy was putting this Pop Century Mickey Mouse, from one of the rooms. It's a big sign. So I was like, hey, how you doing? He's like, good. I'm like, is this your stuff? Like, are you bringing this in? He's like, oh yeah. He goes, I've been doing it for about 12 years. I said, really?
Oh my God.
So then I start chatting with the dude, and I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, man. I said, are you getting more sales? Because I know not just me. I know there's other like vloggers that are doing this. He goes, yeah. He goes, we've been pushing a little more than usual. And then I, chatting with him a little more, and then he looks at me. He goes, just so you know, if you see anything you like, let me know, and I'll give you a discount on it.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Swear to
What'd
God,
you buy?
man.
What'd you buy?
I didn't buy anything because I had no money. I didn't have any money, man. But
I forgot.
no.
Drew's all about the deals. He's a deal guy. There was no
Yeah,
deals
man.
to be had
Drew,
there.
Nope.
Drew, you and I need to go and do that, like a to-go show one day.
Oh, dude. Well, this is what I thought about. Besides, I know it'll be copyright up the
Who
wazoo.
cares?
No, but I'm just saying.
I won't make my
go live.
$4.
No, but I'm just saying, go live, dude.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go live from the store, and just, I'm telling you, man. I think
I-
going
I-
live there would be good.
I wonder, if there's like a way to, like, could you go live on mute? I'm sorry,
Actually-
people, I can't record anything, but
I wonder.
put
Yeah,
a
I
little
wonder if you
disclaimer
could,
right at
like,
the beginning.
just somehow get like a song on a loop that's not going to be copywritten. You know what I'm saying? Just have that play the whole time and just.
Yeah, because I guess sometimes they'll pull it with live music and sometimes they won't.
Dude,
I guess that's what some people have said, that like their
weird.
streams have gotten ended because of live, like music was playing during their live stream. What happened to us?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Yeah, okay. Maybe I won't go live, or maybe I can just cover it. Maybe I can cover up the
mic.
mic.
If it stops, try.
Yeah. I wonder if I can just cover the mic up with tape or something. I don't know.
Or just put it on mute. There's gotta be a mute.
Yeah, like
All right, so I know there's another outlet. Not outlet, Character Warehouse, Drew. I don't know if you've been. Jamie, I'm pretty sure you haven't. It's called Sawgrass Mills.
Sawgrass Mills. That's they used to get stuff first.
Yeah,
so people
that is
would
the
watch
big
that.
one.
Yeah.
So people would watch Sawgrass Mills to know what merchandise was going to be coming to the Orlando ones. Because apparently, like, they would go to Sawgrass. They would show up in Sawgrass Mills before.
Now, where is
about the
Sawgrass
same
Mills?
size as Vineland. It's like South Florida near like Fort Lauderdale or something.
Okay.
Towards Miami.
Okay.
It's a ride.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's a long ride. But
that's weird that it goes
eventually
there
the
first.
same stuff would end up in Vineland and the other place. So, but people would always watch that for like things would show up there first, and they'd be like, "Oh, these are going to be coming," and then they would know that they're coming to the other one.
Yeah, we went when I was hanging that one day. I had that reveal with Jen, Jess, and Gary here. We went to the Disney outlet over here in Jackson, and so you guys will be very, very like you'll get this. I'm looking in the window. First of all, they were only letting.
Are you allowed to film there again? Didn't they ask you not to?
We didn't film only because there was a line outside, and we felt like a little weird about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to.
You're gonna get talked to. You're gonna get talked to about it,
especially with a line outside and people. I'm there with my Diz Jabber shirt, walking up. We all have our Disney masks.
And you're running around with Jafar in the store.
He was in my backpack. And oh man, all right. So we're standing there, and we finally get up to a point in the line where I can look in the window. And what do I see? I see the red Christmas Mickey bag, the lounge fly. That one that they couldn't sell in Florida.
Nobody wants them.
It's made its way to other Disney stores. I know I've seen people posting online that they found it in other Disney stores. $29.99.
$21.99.
Ooh, they dropped it $8. See, I'm thinking they should just hold on to them till Christmas because they'll be back in style again.
They will. You're right. It's been a year. It's almost been a year.
Well, you stock up on it, buy like 5 of them, and then resell them.
Yeah. Dude, why are the keys there? Why
okay. I did see the keys. I did see the key there. I looked at it. I looked at Jen, Jess. I looked at Gary, and I'm just like, are they serious? And then later on, like a couple days later, you're texting me like, are they? I was about to, commit suicide that day because I couldn't get a key, and I got charged by Disney 12 times. But you're gonna put it in the store for half the price now.
Yeah, and you can just like literally anybody can just walk in and get one.
What are they? $6 now?
I think they're 99 cents. I'm kidding. It's not. Jamie's gonna be like, stream
I'm
over.
Gonna kill. Yeah. We're done. We're done with that.
I'm calling Mr. Disney, Disney man, Disney dude.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the new keys? You know you want the Toy Story 25th anniversary one, right?
Didn't that one already come out?
No. There's a new Pluto and a Toy Story.
Pluto. I know there's a new Pluto. I just ordered.
But you have to do the merch pass to get it.
Oh, I didn't do that. But I just got a couple days ago. They did the ink and paint.
Okay,
I was able to grab the ink and paint one. I grabbed that one. I didn't. I thought the Woody one was done already, or the Pixar.
No, it's not Woody. It's a 25th anniversary Toy Story one. It's got all the characters on it.
All right.
Here, hold on. I had it up. Let me see if I can find it.
So you a Toy Story guy, Christian?
I am a Toy Story guy, but howdy. Come on, Drew. Reach for the sky. Drew's like, I get it now, man. I get it.
It all makes sense. No, because I'm not a huge Toy Story guy. I know why people like it.
So there's the Pluto one. Yeah. And then there's the Disney Pixar. It's got him and Woody, 95, 200, 2020, Disney Pixar.
All right, so Jamie, important thing. What are the dates that I can set up this Merch Pass thing, or am I late?
No, this story said it came out 14 hours ago.
Oh.
September 3rd at 7 a.m.
Oh, okay. The story came out. Not the key came out 14 hours
Not
ago.
the key. No,
All
the
right.
story came out.
It
That
almost
these are
gave him a
gonna be
heart
happening.
attack, man.
And
I threw up in my mouth a little, Drew.
September 3rd at 7 a.m. Pacific. So
Producer Gary, write this down.
4 a.m.
Wow.
And you know what's crazy? Shop Disney UK gets other stuff that we don't get. I'm on there trying to buy stuff. They won't let me. I'll
Why
pay the
not?
shipping. I don't care.
And Shop Disney UK, when they did the keys, they didn't have any kind of limits on them on the Star Wars ones or whatever.
No. Nope. It is what it is.
Yeah, Gary's right. It's not 4 a.m. I did it the wrong way. So it's 10 a.m. our time. So they're 3 hours behind us.
All right, let me
So
reset
if it's
my
7
alarm
theirs,
now.
it's 10. It's 10 our time.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
Dad doesn't do math.
He doesn't do math. He does not got that.
I'm not looking forward to having to teach the kid math when she starts getting older, and
Dude,
because this whole fake common whatever math
Dude,
doesn't make sense. Math is not
I don't
my
like
math.
it. I hate math anyway, and I was terrible at it. And then my kids show me this stuff. My kids in 5th grade, he's like, "Hey, Dad, can you help me with that?" And I'm like, "Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Not to label it at all or anything, but like some people will say that's not my president. That's not my math.
That's not my math. Yeah,
That's not my math, man.
I know addition.
That is not
for me,
carry over, and then there's no carry over anymore, right? Like that doesn't even exist anymore.
They don't call it. It's still there. It's regrouping. They call it regrouping.
It's regroup. Like they're putting things into groups of counts of tens and somethings and
I change it. I lost my whole mind when they were like, "All right, in algebra, we're going to put letters and numbers."
Get me started. Common Core. It's not common. There's nothing common about it. No. Nobody does math that way. I'm sorry.
No.
It makes no sense.
Yeah,
how's that sweet tea? Is that sweet tea or Coke?
It's Coke right now.
Coke.
I got a sweet tea sitting upstairs for me before bed.
Oh, dude!
Before bed,
they opened a Chick-fil-A like right around the corner from my house.
Oh,
so there's a Chick-fil-A right like 2 minutes down from the road from the house, Jay. And the solid week that this thing has been open,
line.
They have a cop, a stationed police officer to direct
Chick-fil-A
the traffic.
Is no joke, man.
For people to get chicken sandwiches.
Because they are the best.
They are amazing. On opening day, I sent Eva to go get them, and she was really mad at me because she's like, "Do you realize how ridiculous this line is?" She had to park in a grocery store parking lot and walk over to Chick-fil-A to get the food.
It's so
I'm like, yeah, but you got Chick-fil-A with Polynesian sauce, so we're fine.
Yeah, everything's...
Of course, Polynesian sauce is the sauce. It's even better than Chick-fil-A sauce, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Polynesian sauce is the only sauce.
Well, but see, Chick-fil-A is pretty darn good. You have to admit that. But you know what I like?
Nuggets are fantastic.
Well, you know what I like though is the sauce. They only had it.
What be Chicky Filthy? What is Chicky Filthy?
Oh
my god! If that's not an answer during trivia, I'm gonna be mad.
Where's Tessa?
Chicky Filthy?
Where's Tessa right now?
Where's Tessa to say Chicky Filthy nippy bumps?
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is such a big deal that they have more Chick-fil-A third-party pickup spots at our mall than handicap spots. Isn't that crazy? It's such a big deal.
Wow.
Jay, do you have an oven yet?
Do you have an oven?
Did you guys ever get a new oven? Did you guys ever get a new oven? Is it fixed?
Oh, wait. Oh, me? Yes, we did.
You finally got it?
Yeah, we did. We got a new one. Nobody uses it anyway. So
why did you get it?
I thought about not getting it. After you showed me that Amazon picture of this one little burner, I was like, I could make Sophie ramen on that. I could make the soup, whatever. But no, we got one. You need to have an oven. As a baker, Drew will tell you, right?
Just in case. Yeah. In case you have to, go on 4-month leave from, life as we know it.
Yeah.
Do a little baking.
Vlog, for you people who understand, like Jay's house was built, what, in the 70s?
Oh yeah, great. Go ahead. Yep, 70.
So I'm working with him, trying to help him fix his, like, get his lighting set up and everything for his Diz cave, right? And I'm trying to, like, even it out and get him, a little bit more natural looking, because he looks a little ghosty right now. I mean, he does. He's not this white, people. He's not this white.
No, I really am.
He is white, but he's not that white.
He's a white guy, believe it or not.
But
Can't jump.
so I'm like, oh, well, why don't you just turn off some of the lights and then we'll use exterior lights? And he's like, I can't turn off the lights. I'm like, what do you mean you can't turn off the lights? You just flick the switch. And he's like, no, if I turn off the lights, the entire basement loses power.
Goes black.
What? For real?
Every outlet, everything. The whole thing is on one switch.
Holy
It is Clark Griswold style, man. Like,
It definitely is.
Oh no, man.
the whole
Like, it's just, if I put the light out, all of a sudden it goes like that. Just done.
dude,
It's
if
just
Sophie
done.
walks downstairs and just flips the switch,
I
the
lose all
whole Diz
power,
show's
everything.
gone. Everything's done.
I was live on trivia one night and like, hey Jake, like, no, you see me like slow motion, like.
I don't understand how that even electrically works.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that guy was just lazy, and he was like, you know what? I want one switch for everything. Just
But Drew, it's every house. It's not.
Oh,
just-
But Jack,
Oh,
Drew,
really?
and the other thing is, get this. So his oven, the way it was wired directly into the wall. There was no plug.
the wire went directly
What?
into the fuse box, right into the fuse box.
The wire went straight into the fuse box from the oven. So, like, just a
That-
wire plugged into the oven, running to a fuse box.
that
No
sounds
plug.
dangerous. That sounds
It
dangerous.
does.
That sounds
So big.
really.
None
really
of it
dangerous.
sounds.
I don't think it has a ground, does it? Does that have a ground? You know what I mean? Like when you plug, you have like a prong that has a ground.
I know what you mean, but no, there was no plug. It just went right into the fuse box, like wires. It was like,
Yeah, my webcam's looking pretty nice, huh? It's good quality. I'm gonna work with everybody. I need to get over to, we're gonna do a makeover of Drew's setup one day. That's gonna be one of the dad vlogs, is we're gonna go over there and Dad's gonna redo his lighting and his setup and we're
Wow.
gonna get him all set up right one day when I'm allowed to go over and my wife lets me go play with my friends.
That's right.
Right now I can't, I'm not allowed to go play with friends right now. They're too dangerous.
Soon, Jamie. Soon. A little more time. For this crap. I cannot wait. I think we are all exhausted. Are we
Yeah.
not all exhausted? Like I'm mentally
Or
exhausted.
stir crazy, like
Well,
a
that
little
too.
bit
Yeah.
stir
Yeah, yeah.
crazy.
Well, it's just like that mental. It's the mental thing. We're like, is this over yet? Are we done?
Like, there's
with
things I want to do that I didn't want to do before, but I want to do them now because I can't do them.
Because you can't do them. Oh, I
Yep.
know. Well, see, that was such a bummer for me because we were, doing the main thing, going to visit family. And we had all these cool ideas that we were going to do. Like there was a place I wanted to get breakfast at that we used to go to and things like that. Go to Salem, Massachusetts and walk around and see the shops. And it was like, it almost felt like a trip to Disney where we went to Maine. And I was like, it's like sort of like Maine, you know what I mean? But I could only do like 1/3 of the things I wanted to do. So
Oh,
it's just
man.
like, okay, but yeah. And that was just kind of a bummer because I'm like, oh, all those things I wanted to do. And you just,
Ugh.
I want to
It
do them
hurts.
even more because I couldn't do them.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Like Jay should have been here like twice.
Yep.
Already.
Twice.
3 trips should have happened.
Well, you got to be like
I
Jamie.
was-
3 trips.
Yeah.
3 trips.
And I carry over. Is it regrouping? No.
Yeah, the
No.
regrouping. Yeah.
And then 3.
I was planning a few trips. I was planning a surprise trip that was going to be on the vlogversary of my channel. I wanted to like come on live, like instead of trivia, all of a sudden I'm there live streaming. And that was the weekend I was going to see Daughtry.
Oh,
Jen just got me tickets to see Daughtry for Food and Wine. Not Food and Wine. What do you call it?
Flower Garden.
Flower and Garden.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So I was
Eat
like,
to
I
the
was
beat.
set to see Daughtry. I was ready to rock and roll. And then I had my summer trip. And then I was looking to go also, Jamie, in Christmas time. We were going to come see you guys at Christmas and do some stuff there. But it's just, I can't make any plans in stone until I know that people are not idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't trust the one person on a plane that holds their mask under their nose. I can't tell you how many people I've seen do that.
Christian.
It's just, Yeah.
Eva went to the grocery store the other day, right?
Oh no.
There was a man with the mask like this under his chin. So his whole mouth was exposed. So the mask was just basically covering his chin, and he coughed the entire way down the
Oh yeah,
produce line.
you would tell me that. Yeah.
So he's like looking at the produce going
Oh my
the
God.
whole way walking down. And these are the people that this is why I can't go out.
No, that makes sense.
No.
Yeah. Well, dude, that was like the other day we were at Disney and we were getting off the Goofy roller coaster.
Yeah.
And we're walking, right? And Veronica, I'm live streaming too. It's during a live stream. And I can hear her, and I'm hoping the camera isn't picking up on it because she was like upset, and I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, what the heck? And then this kid comes walking past me, and I'm like, okay. The kid was like this close up on Veronica, trying to catch up to his family. Like they were going to leave him. I mean, this kid was like 16. And then he touches her on the back, like, excuse me.
Oh, shoot.
She did not like that too much. And it was one of those things where she's telling me this as I'm live streaming, and I'm like, I'm getting upset because
Drew's in live stream mode, though. He's like, I don't know. I can't care. No, don't care. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm live streaming.
Well, but it made me upset.
Happy Disney Channel. This is a happy Disney Channel. We're trying to be happy in here. I can't have my wife tackling a 16-year-old in the middle of the live stream.
Why don't you just smack him like, justifiably so, just right in the head. But it's like, but there's people, like 99% of the people are pretty good.
Oh.
And then it's these idiots, like you said, people taking the mask off, coughing, people getting way too close to you where you're looking at them going, like it happened to me in a gas station too, where I turn around, I go, 6 feet, man. Like, because he's like right up. I'm like, there's things on the floor, dude. Like, come on, man. It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Although I would, like Andy says, I would pay money to watch Kachita Magic just drop kick some kid in the middle of your live stream.
That would have been awesome. That would have been great.
I'd be down. I'd be down for that.
Yeah. Yep. Talk about a super chat.
Yeah, I'd send her $20 for that. I'd buy that for $1.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Anybody know what movie that's from? Huh? Am I the only one who knows that movie?
I don't
I'd
know.
buy that for $1. Oh man.
I feel like I should know, but I don't.
You should.
It's after 10 p.m. My movie knowledge is like dwindling fast.
I'm just tired from work. That's my
So you got like a visor like this, and just half his face is showing. And he kills lots of people with a gun that rotates. RoboCop.
Oh, RoboCop. Oh, dude.
yeah.
The bad guy. That was like his little catchphrase.
I've only seen that a couple of times, but yeah, good movie.
Yes, Disney Stranger knew it. RoboCop. I love that movie, man. So violent.
That movie scarred me as a kid, man.
Violent movie, man.
Well, you know what? The one part that messed me up was when the dude gets all like acid poured on him, and he's like walking out.
He looks terrible. He looks horrible.
Then the car hits him, and he explodes like cake, dude. I remember seeing that, going, "What? I gotta rewind that."
Explodes like cake. I've never heard it described that way.
Dude,
but now that I think about it, you're pretty much right.
In my brain, I remember seeing this dude going, and I'm like, and here comes the cake. It's like, jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, but that's a good movie. The new one wasn't that great.
I was okay with it. I was okay with it.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't need to see it again. I don't need to see it again. What did you think of RoboCop 2?
That was still Peter Weller,
fine.
right? That was
still Peter Weller. When it was still Peter Weller, it was fine. RoboCop 3, I think, is where it just went off the rails.
Yeah,
RoboCop
I don't think I ever. Yep.
RoboCop in space.
Off to space.
Once they go to space, it's over.
Yep, they're done. They're done. They have nothing else.
Oh, please! Has anyone heard the rumor of who that might be either the new Wolverine?
I don't think
Shia LaBeouf.
No. Come on.
There is a rumor that he's being eyed for a major role in the MCU, and that it might be Wolverine.
Nope, dude.
No.
Nope. They'll ruin it. He'll ruin it. I'm sorry. The whole Heath Ledger thing, when he came out and proved us all wrong. There's no way Shia LaBeouf is going to prove anybody wrong. I'm Sorry, dude. No way. Mm-mm.
Oh, you don't think LaBouffe can do it?
Nope. I am not a fan of him. I never have been.
What about him in Indiana Jones as Mud?
Okay. But I wasn't really
Not
a big
terrible.
fan. No, not terrible, but I wasn't a huge fan of that Indiana Jones anyway.
Oh, okay. I would have laughed at this before, but
No,
I saw the thumbnail of him in his new Netflix show with the
Dude.
grizzly beard,
Yep.
and he's like jacked.
Yeah.
I was like, because
You know-
the kiddo's been watching High School Musical for some reason. She found it on Disney Plus,
Yep, I've seen
and
that.
she's been all about watching it, and like to see that, and then it's like the Zachary. I'm like, who is that?
No, Zac Efron's talented. I give him a lot of props.
You know who I compare him to, Christian, is I remember Justin Timberlake, right?
Yep.
You take him with NSYNC and that whole era, right? You look at him, you're like, this guy, what a like being a guy, that whole boy
Right.
band.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he does his solo stuff, and then he does some funny stuff on SNL, and then
Yep.
you know what I mean? And then he turns into this guy that I just remember one day I go, oh my God, I'm a Justin Timberlake fan. What the heck? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
went to the concert with my wife. It was
Dude,
a good
like,
concert.
no, but he's good. Like his solo stuff's
Yeah.
amazing.
Dude, he's talented. He's a talented dude.
But
And
Zac
he did that movie
Efron,
Alpha. He did that movie Alpha, which was like
Yep.
really weird.
Out of Time is a good movie.
Yeah,
that
that was
Justin
with the-
Timberlake- I like that.
Didn't he
Yeah,
do
yeah, yeah.
Trouble with the Curve? Wasn't he in that?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a baseball movie. I could have swore he was in
You owe
that.
me a
too.
beer. You owe me a butter beer. We just
Wait,
said,
who-
oh, I don't know at the exact same time.
Oh, jeez.
Danny DeVito as
yeah.
Wolverine.
No. Well, he has the height. He does have the height though, because Wolverine
Oh my God, I would laugh my butt off.
must be short.
Well, Zac Efron played Ted Bundy to a T.
Yeah,
I didn't
on
watch that
Netflix.
yet. Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
which is
I didn't
Great.
watch that yet. Is it good?
Oh, dude, he can play a psychotic really well.
But
Like,
right there, dude, that's
really.
that Zac Efron. He made it like over that like weird hump. You know what I mean? Where it was like he could have gone that way and fizzled out, or just kept doing
Yep.
that.
Well, he was a teeny bopper, and it's hard to
Yeah.
move from teeny bopper to like
Yep.
legit.
Or you either fade away and nobody cares
Right.
about you, or you figure out a change, which
Well,
Zac
because people
Efron
laughed in
had,
the face of Hugh Jackman as the first Wolverine. Like literally
which
laughed in the idea of it. Like what is this singing and dancing Broadway guy
Yeah.
doing as Wolverine? And like
Yeah.
well, and they also had the qualm
Logan
that he was.
Logan is like an amazing film.
Dude, I cried, man. I don't care. I cried. I did, man.
Right.
Dude, just that opening scene where he gets out of the taxi cab and he just whoops the hell and just starts killing people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's Wolverine. Finally, he's not like PG-13 neutered.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they let him out.
I'm trying to get Danny DeVito out of my head as Wolverine.
Oh my god.
So wrong.
What else is so they got they were Shia LaBeouf was a rumor.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I can't. I
just-
just can't even, man. But Zac
Yeah,
Efron,
it hurts.
that would be awesome. Zac Efron.
I would
would be
actually
awesome.
I think I gotta go. Like I said, that picture totally threw me off when I saw that Netflix thing. I was like,
Yeah.
But you know what else it's like also? Like, all right, so before they picked before all the Supermans started coming out and stuff, they had Nicolas Cage. Have you seen a Nicolas Cage Superman where he's dressed as
Yeah,
Superman?
yeah.
And he,
That was going to be a Tim Burton movie, dude.
Yes.
yeah, so I like
And it was
Then
Superman with long hair.
Oh,
Yeah,
it looks so gross.
so
dude.
wrong. It looks so it looked dirty. It looked like the guy from Con Air put on a Superman suit.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Put the money in the bag. Sorry.
Drop the bunny. Like in whatever accent he was trying to do.
I don't
like,
even know.
Right.
Drop the money.
that was good stuff. But
oh,
Good
and I'm
movie.
hoping I like Nicolas Cage. I do. I like a lot of
Yeah.
his movies.
I
And
love
I'm
Nicolas
hoping-
Cage. Face Off to me is one of the greatest movies ever made.
I love
Yep.
Face Off. I loved 8mm. I like Snake Eyes. They weren't the
Yeah.
greatest movies, but they were entertaining.
They were
Yeah.
fun.
And then
yeah,
there's like
good.
stuff like Raising Arizona, Honeymoon in Vegas.
Yep.
But National Treasure for me
That was
is
good.
like his
Do you hear
defining
they're
role.
making more? You hear they're supposed to be
I'm
making more?
hoping they're making more. Like I know that it's in talks, and then there's like a series possibly on Disney Plus
Yeah.
as well. So
I thought
I'm
he was
hoping.
great though. Those are great movies. I thought they were fun. popcorn.
Oh
flicks.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I
No,
agree.
he's underrated, I think, honestly. Some people give him crap, but
Yeah.
really,
He was rushed to the hospital with a bacterial infection. Really?
no, really, that's that's the show where he's like going around to different places, right?
Yeah, that's the one on Netflix where he's jacked with the beard.
Yeah. Well, that's not good.
No.
I don't like getting sad news.
No.
Yeah. What just
Wow.
happened? The
Danger.
vibe, man. The vibe.
The
I know
vibe
that.
just totally changed.
Yeah. And
Change the
Veronica,
color, Dad. Got this. You need to change the color in your background now.
Yeah, it got all terrible.
You need
scared.
somber.
Yeah.
Scared.
Need yellow.
So they're starting to reboot the X-Men apparently.
Which, my
Oh,
God.
it got all dark now. Oh no.
No, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, why didn't they get it right the first time? The X-Men.
Yeah.
Like, really, man. Like, because I
Did you watch the last one? The
the
last one was
Dark
kind of
Phoenix?
hard to watch.
Wait,
Yeah.
the Dark Phoenix?
Dark Phoenix.
I
Kind of hard to watch.
You know what, though? And I will agree with like critics were saying, the chick who plays Jean Grey, she is the only thing that was redeemable out of that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, her acting was amazing if you really look at just her. But like a lot of the story, and it was like,
Oh, it was so convoluted.
like,
It
okay,
didn't make any sense. And
no, it's like
we've seen this movie. They used this same plot line in another movie.
Yep.
I wasn't.
Oh,
and,
go ahead.
Go.
No, you go.
No,
Okay,
you go.
fine. I'm gonna go. Real quick. I never thought I'd watch it. The newest Fantastic Four. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
I enjoyed it. No, like it was like I thought it was just going to be complete garbage because I'm like, why did they make it? It was like 2 years after they just finished the other Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And I watched it and I was
okay.
like, I enjoyed it. I did actually enjoy it. It was better than the other two.
Yeah, I didn't need to see it, but it was.
No,
okay.
I didn't either. But I was happy that I did. I wasn't mad.
Yeah.
Yes, the Sammy Skidoo Death Watch.
Oh yeah.
Sammy Skidoo. Hey Sammy, could you do some like Disney like rumors and like news and stuff like that? You know, some fun stuff.
Murdered. Oh.
And she's like, so this guy died, and then this guy got decapitated, and then this guy did it. I'm like,
And then
Sammy.
there's this little ghost that'll steal your soul on one of the rides.
Seriously, Sammy.
We love you, Sammy. We love you.
We miss you, Sammy. She's out at some sort of 80s night with her boss who's in town.
Whatever.
Bought her dinner so she couldn't make it tonight. But yeah, did you see the trailer for the New Mutants? That one's coming out here soon.
I saw that. I don't know how I feel about that. Like,
it doesn't look compelling.
No, that's what it is. Compelling. There was nothing that was like, ooh, that's going to be neat to see. It was just kind of like, okay, so you're kind of running out of ideas.
Like X-Men Kids, I guess?
It's X-Men Kids. Well, it's X-Men Kids where you don't even have any
kids.
Well, it's like you don't have any established characters.
You have nobody you care about.
Like nobody that you even care. Like, so
Right.
now you have to learn a whole new group of these mutants when you're like, why don't you make a good X-Men movie first? Worry about that. Really? Like,
Did you hear Ryan Reynolds is like threatening to like leave Deadpool basically if Disney doesn't get their act together and start moving on the new movie?
really?
Yeah. He's like frustrated with them because he wants to do something. He wants to get going, and like I guess they're dragging their heels.
Well, Deadpool and Disney sound so polar
not
opposite.
right.
Like it not right. Exactly. Because well, that was the other thing with like Disney taking over, Marvel and stuff, like with The Punisher. Have you guys watched The Punisher?
Yeah.
I think you have.
Oh yeah. So great.
The first one. The second one, but the first season, I was just like, if they make a movie or something, like they're not even gonna touch. Disney's not gonna touch The Punisher because it's too violent. It's too.
Yeah. They need to have their side thing of like the violent stuff because people still want it. Because like Deadpool to me is the first two movies were hilarious. I'm sorry, they were.
It's Ryan Reynolds,
fun.
man.
It's Ryan Reynolds. He's hilarious. Did you see? You see all the stuff when he sold his gin company that came out?
I didn't even know he had a gin company.
So he did like some investment in like some little gin company or something or whatever, like a couple years ago. Well, he just sold it for $640 million. And
wow, must be nice.
Yeah, so like I guess there were some other people that like were supposed to invest with him but decided not to. So he sent out like this like email to all these people or something like as a joke like about this, and then like later he sent out another apology email. He's like, I need to apologize to a few people because of what I said. I didn't quite understand how the payout is structured on this thing. So I may not be getting the whole 640 million. So I need to say I'm sorry to my wife, to Hugh Jackman. And like he starts listing all these people that like he may or may have not told off or said something inappropriate to because he thought he made $640 million.
Well, but dude, it's so funny. Him and Hugh Jackman.
Him and Hugh Jackman's like little rivalry is hilarious.
But I want to know: is it real, or are they like? Let's just.
They're friends.
Going?
They're like really good friends,
yeah.
And like they're messing with each other purposefully.
Okay, so I was trying to figure that out.
It's absolutely hilarious. I love it. But like his Twitter account is great. I don't even like Twitter, but like I'll follow his Twitter account just for like how funny it is.
Well, now I gotta get a Twitter account.
Did you see that he also released the Ryan Reynolds cut of Green Lantern?
No,
it's like 32 seconds long.
Oh, good one. That's a good one.
He was like, if I were to make my cut of this movie, like the Zack Snyder cut, and he's like, here's what it's like 32 seconds. It's like the intro and him and like a joke, and it's over. He's like, there you go.
I don't care. I actually enjoyed
that movie. I
don't understand why people hate on it. I really don't.
I could watch any movie he's in, honestly, and I would
maybe
laugh. The dude's funny.
Maybe that's
I think the dude's funny.
Yeah. Well, he was great in Waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting's
such a funny movie, man.
Dude, his character
is so funny.
He's awesome.
That whole movie is just so inappropriately funny.
Well, and the thing is, if you've ever worked in the food industry,
I'm
watching it, I'm like, oh my God, I know that person and I worked with that person, you know? Oh.
They nailed it. They
nailed it. Yeah. Whoever like really worked on that, you know, story-wise and everything, you know, they knew the inside.
His ads for that gin are fantastic. They really are. Did you know The Rock owns a tequila company? Like that's a big thing for all these like big stars now. They all own.
So now they're doing P. Diddy stuff, right? Wasn't he the one that started like
Ciroc?
No, hey man.
But yeah, now like so the Rock owns tequila, and like Ryan Reynolds owned a gin company, but he sold it for $1 billion.
And is only getting 250,000.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He's like, I don't really understand how these deals work, so I need to apologize.
I thought I was all set, but apparently not. And like
I think was it? You said like Hugh Jackman. He put out like something. He was like saying he feels sad for his wife because she's had to be in quarantine with him this whole time, and like wanted to know if she needs help, she can reach out.
That's awesome.
Like the two of them, man, are just like prodding each other. And like he's pushing hard for him to be in the next Deadpool movie.
Oh, really?
He wants Hugh Jackman in the new Deadpool movie, but not as Wolverine.
Just as a cameo?
Just because he think it would be hilarious to like
pay a little
Wolverine in there, but not be Wolverine.
Yeah, but he's not Wolverine. That's awesome. That'd be
having like roll his eyes or something.
Yeah. Because you know he wore the face. He stapled that face of Hugh Jackman to another movie, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, I could watch those movies a million times. They're so good.
No,
all right, boys, I gotta roll out.
Actually, I think it's about time for us to cut off. We are 2:43 into this sucker, and it has been a long time. So we are out. Diz Jabber, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, guys. It's always a pleasure. I'm always around.
Dude, I knew we were talking Batman, and I was like, no, we have to. We need him.
Now I got to see that trailer. Now I got to watch. There's like a million things I have to do now.
Yeah, I'll play it for you when we end the stream.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Everybody, have a great night trivia and Diz Jabbers chat Saturday. Later.
We'll be there. We will be there, my friend. We will be there. All right, guys. We are going to wrap it up for the night. I think it's been a fun one. This was great. What do you guys think of the new little format with the little bit of Disney news and chat at the front and tangent throughout? I think it kind of works. maybe
Yeah.
we'll work another segment or something in there. We didn't get any questions from the last one, so
Yeah.
we'll still work on it. We're working on that. We were very light and lackadaisical about things, but
And I got to
we
work on
appreciate
actually reading the comments and responding, man. I always forget. I'm like, oh yeah, people are writing stuff.
yes. But we appreciate everybody who stops by. It's been a solid
Yeah.
amount of people here through the whole time. We really appreciate it.
We do.
This is just fun for the two of us. It's been a great time. And remember, there is only one way to live.
It's in the moment, and Dad doesn't do outros, so
That's it. Thanks for stopping by, guys.